just rather watch me fall from a quarter mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, 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 oblivion. Oh, going in. Fall into oblivion. Fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, 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 oblivion. I'm going in. You can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. I know you wanna see me fall from a quarter mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall
never wear pants, so that's why I do the show with you also.
Nice. Hi, welcome to a pantsless episode of Stones Live.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to Stones Live Poker. My name is Veronica Brill. With me is Justin Kelly, aka Fat Train. Although I think you should drop the fat.
Everybody calls me Train, so whatever you guys are comfortable with here, less syllables is better.
I just finished eating a delicious balsamic salad here at Sammy's
Go
at
on.
Stones. And you know, you've shoved it in your pie hole a few times.
Absolutely.
Everything here at Sammy's is good, but I've sent complaints that I want guacamole and chips on the menu. Still not there. No one's listening to me.
All I want is some guac, man.
Just guac, dude.
Just need
Get some
guacamole.
avocados. We're in California. There's
true.
avocados.
Is there a poker game?
Oh yeah, that.
Nice.
So look, Linda, tonight is, I believe, 5, 10, 20. 200 to 1,000. That's not true. 1,000. 5,000.
Yes.
Yeah. Who put 200 to 1,000? It's 5,000. Or 5.
It's actually 1,000 min, no max is actually how we do it here.
Yeah, who wrote this?
Our production guys, sometimes are hammered drunk, but we allow it. It's Friday, so
You're fired, all of you.
We go with it.
So yeah, actually there's no cap on this game. I know that.
True.
There is no cap on this game. So, I walked in, I saw some of my favorites. Of course, my heart, my soul, Mr. Brian. He's in seat two.
I love Brian.
He wanted to come into Veronica and Friends, but the game was full, because it always is. I told him I'd pencil him in 4 months.
Wow, I'll pencil you in 4 months. That's Veronica's life wait list right now, guys. Straight up.
And that's not even for a date.
Ouch. That wait list is way longer. Way longer.
No, I just don't go on any because I don't want to.
That's fair.
Because it's scary out there. So let's get down to the table and let's introduce the players. Seat 1, Mr. JD. I like JD.
Yes.
JD has a full beard, which is bare minimum standards for Northern California, which is something I love and adore.
True.
And JD likes to play. He doesn't get scared under pressure. Seat number 2, Mr. Brian, my favorite, my love, my bae. He is everything to me, except I only see him like anytime he's on the live stream. He was gone for like 6 months.
Yeah, but then he comes back and just crushes everybody like he's been gone for 1 day. Because
Yeah.
that's how Brian rolls.
Seat number 3, Mr. Aaron. Aces, another Aces Ron. 2 aces. And welcome to the game. I think he's been here before. He's nice. He's kind of shy. And then seat number 4, Mr. Adam. Adam looks as though he's cute and nerdy, but don't get it mistaken. He's very like cocky. Okay, he's like, girl.
The innocence look, but he will crush your soul at the
He's
table.
like, girl, my hair looks good. Yeah, you know this. He's like that. Like, really?
Solid.
Adam? I like it. I'll take it. Seat number 5 is Harlan, the internet sensation, the YouTube star. He is everything to you and more. He scooped a $30,000 bomb pot. Yeah, that's what he did. By the way, Matt was like the biggest winner of Veronica and Friends ever to date.
Oh, is he really the biggest cash out? Yeah.
Biggest cash out
I mean, come on,
to
for
date.
a 1-3 game.
You're welcome, Matt.
That's
You're
epic.
welcome.
That's epic.
Seat number 6 is AC. I believe he's played on the stream before, but he's not like inner circle of mine, so I don't really know him. But we'll see him tonight. Have you seen him before?
No, not familiar with AC.
Seat number 7, Mr. Soup Soup.
Super Soup.
I text all my friends. I'm like, Soup Soup is here. I love Soup Soup. Dresses nice.
We've been seeing a lot of Soup Soup lately on the stream. A lot in the room too. I mean, even when the stream's going on, if he can't make it on that table for one reason or another, he's still here crushing. Yeah.
He dresses nice. That's one thing I like about him. He always looks prepared and handsome, and he always is ready to play every hand. Seat number 8 is Mr. Tiny. Tiny was a regular for a while, then took a little break. Now he's back to being a reg. I like it. He's a little more on the snug side, but it is what it is.
Tiny's one of those guys. I love you call Tiny
That's
because
not Tiny.
He's so not tiny, and you're just like, I'll crush you. I like it.
He's like the strong silent type.
I like it.
Seat number 9 is another Adam. Adam M. I have not seen Adam M before. I'm excited to see what Adam M is all about. Oot in a boot? My friend says, what's up? Run like Harlan or run away from Harlan. That's what he said. Jenna White is in the chat because she always is. And we need to get... My friend says is always on, and there's a few other people that are always on.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we have...
Watt Bry, probably Rick and Barstool.
Yeah, all the regs. All the regs.
Did you enjoy watching the Veronica and Friends?
Who doesn't enjoy watching money light on fire?
Luckily, it wasn't mine this week.
Yes, good. It was a nice change.
$100,000 guarantee, April 30th through May 6th. I believe it's like 1,000 flights.
Just 1,000.
Lots of day ones, lots of day
There's
twos.
all the flights. So they actually start at 120 and they take top 10%, but then they do 240 flights and they actually take top 20%. Either way, this is the one that's really, really cool where if you double qualify, I think you get 900 in cash. So play a lot of those 120 flights and every time you qual, you're getting another 900. It's pretty sweet.
Jenna says we have 3 Adams, so I'm assuming AC in seat 6 is also an Adam.
Nice. So it's an Adam cubed game. Solid.
Adam cubed. AC is an Adam too. That's lots of atoms.
A lot of atoms.
We could get a molecule going with 3 atoms.
I see what you did there. It's clever. Spelled slightly different, but still works. I like it.
Atoms. Stone's 250,000 guaranteed spring classic. Justin Kelly told me I need to renew my license so that I can be here during this time. I don't even think I'm booked for any of these games, so I don't know what he's talking about. Noah loves me.
You're gonna be awesome.
All right, we're getting some cards in the air. Adam calls 20. JD calls 20. Brian. I don't mind the limp there. Over limping.
Brian can do no wrong in your book, so let Brian be Brian, okay?
Let Brian be Brian.
Let Brian do Brian.
Leave Brian alone. And Tiny's gonna check. Tiny's gonna check his entire range except for aces and kings here. King high flop. Tiny flops the best of it.
And flush draw for Adam.
Yeah, nut flush draw.
Beast mode.
And he gets there. Nimzia, those are some good-looking fellows in those picks. Maybe.
I believe. All right, so now we see Adam has the check mark. It's just a matter of Operation Extract Value at this point. He did check. JD laid a bet of 115 here. And I think Adam is just sitting there thinking, please, everyone call. Please, please. We got one caller coming along. AC is going to make the call with his 9. And now Adam. He's going to call as well. I like the flat here. You really can do no wrong. Ooh,
that's going to...
Paired board always kind of scares you, right?
No, so I was thinking for a second there that Tiny was still in this hand. I thought Tiny would lose a little bit of money on this one.
Well, and Tiny's looking at it right now like, man, I should have folded this king, but yes, you should have.
Carl Kerr, what is up? Welcome to the chat. Nice to see you. I still have salad in my teeth. I just finished literally 10 seconds before we started. Finish eating food, not anything
You're gonna fold
else.
some paper and give you a little makeshift toothpick or something?
You're gonna tell me if I have something in my teeth?
If they can't see it, I wouldn't worry about it. You're actually good. I swear. Trust me, I really wanted to troll you and say there's a huge piece of spinach there, but you're good. Proper 3-bet, what's going on? Welcome to the chat.
What's up, Proper 3-bet? Proper 3-bet is, I believe, still in Las Vegas.
So taking a look at these chip stack sizes, look at this Adam D sitting as the big dog with almost 12K. The next highest stack, your bestie Brian at 5K. So Adam D's got over 2X the chip stack lead here. Chip leader. I'm actually trying to say chip leader for Jake whenever I can.
Ghost of M, what is up? Nice to see you. Thank you for your retweets and your YouTube. No, you did it on Twitch. I thought you snipped it on YouTube. Your clips on Twitch. Matt H is a crusher. And he flopped quads, so there's that.
Yeah, flopping quads isn't the worst hand. And getting paid, that's the key. Come on, how many times you get paid with quads? Somebody has to make a monster to pay you with quads.
Justin JFK Stones is back next week, right?
He's technically already back. We just gave him a day off to recover from his vacation.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, we'll allow it. We had to approve it. You didn't get that? You didn't have to sign the approval sheet?
I am not the manager even of myself.
That's believable. All right, so Harlan here with a gut shot against Adam's ace high. Harlan misses. Don't worry, guys.
Are
He's
we
just getting.
surprised that he missed?
Yeah, he's just getting
I
warmed
was
up.
like, obviously he's gonna get there on the river.
Harlan's the guy where even if he has like a random gut shot, I'm like, he's still 80% to win. I don't care what those numbers say.
Carl Kerr says, Veronica, don't you get nervous about spilling your wine glass on the poker table?
That was very scary. So many people, like, because eventually you had the wine glass next to your hand, and then right after that you had the champagne glass, and all it took was one just.
No.
It was impressive.
What do you think this is? Amateur hour? Are you kidding me? And do you know who I am? It's Veronica and Friends. It's a show named after me. If I spill the wine glass, they don't care.
Wow.
They'll change that whole table up. They don't care. They'll probably change rules.
Sick brag. They'll probably change the rules too. It's irrelevant. It was cool while it lasted.
Yeah. Come on. Do you know what the show is called? Let's think about this for a little bit, people. It's Veronica and Friends. It's not
Or Veronica and
Justin
Prisoners,
and Friends.
Veronica and Hostages.
It's not like Wine and Friends. It's Veronica, do whatever the F you want and Friends. That's actually what it's turned into.
Well, we have some fun needles for
The
you.
quadruple straddle is live. Veronica, are you partial to Pinot Gringo? Nasty Nunu, what's up? Is that like a Nunu to poking troll?
A little bit, yeah.
This is... We missed this because we were chatting.
That's all right. Jack Eye board here. Jacks for JD and AC. Soup with second pair. Possible backdoor flush draw, as with Brian.
CPT N Kirk 81. Hi guys, hope you're having a good night. Hello, nice to see you. Welcome to the chat.
So Soup on the button exercises his right to party and fires 220. JD is going to come along with top pair. Now over to AC.
I just want to say that Soup is our local Sammy Faha. Okay, I just need him to have a cigarette.
I just need the one fake cigarette he never lights and just he's ready to party. Oh, shipping it. Look at this, shipping it with the best hand. How dare you? AC's getting it in.
Do you know anyone who smokes that we can bum a cigarette off and give it to him?
Oh, I'm sure you can find a cigarette in like half the players in here, I'm sure.
If you're watching the stream in the poker room, can you like bring a cigarette to Soup?
So we can see in 20 minutes that he just has the phantom cigarette hanging out.
I really am a fan of his. I like the way he takes his times with the decisions. I like the way he stacks his chips. It's just all good. I don't know. What do you think? You think he folds here or calls? I think he folds. Yeah.
Oh, I think he folds.
Yeah.
The check
But
raise.
it's how much to call? $4.95 to call. The pot's 1.5. He's getting like 25.
The board's super dry. The check raise looks too strong. It's not like he's on a draw.
He's getting the right odds to call.
No,
if he does.
Yeah, he's gone.
If he does.
He's gone. JD though is gonna make the call. So JD now looking for a 6 or a 3. 3 would bring a chop here.
Drawing to a chop sucks.
Oh, and that's not going to be the card that they want to chop. Oh, they're running it twice.
Yeah, running it twice. Oh, and there's the chop.
There is the chop. So somebody
It's
got
25% of it.
There we
It's
go.
like a good 08 game. Quartering the low.
Captain Kirk says they would definitely bring him a cigarette, but Houston is a bit far to drive. It is.
Quit smoking. It's bad for you. So I'm going snowboarding tomorrow in Tahoe.
Nice. Where?
I don't know. Wherever Casey takes me.
Oh, nice.
She
Right on.
wanted to go, and I was like, I'm down.
So it's girls' mountain fun time.
We're gonna straddle that goddamn mountain so good.
I can't wait. I just want to be there when it happens.
And I hope that snow doesn't straddle my entire face.
Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna happen for sure. When was the last time you were snowboarding?
I haven't snowboarded in like, I don't know. Okay, everyone knows how old I am, so
Tell me how many years?
15 years.
Oh, I was the same. I was the same when I just went up. It was you'll get your legs back. It'll take you a minute. Yeah, you'll definitely.
I'll be on the bunny hill.
Yeah. You're like,
Can I
let me
get
hit
some
this.
lessons?
Let me hit this bunny slope like 8 times, and then we're ready to party.
And then I'll get some beer.
Yeah. And those $15 beers never taste so good when you're way up halfway.
Shut up! They're so expensive.
Oh my God, they're.
Yeah, but you don't have boobs.
You're right. You're right. However, all I'm saying is, in your little, backpack, toque, whatever, it's okay to put in a couple bottles of, I don't know.
How you doing?
Hey, little bottles of how you doing? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Hey, I get it. I know what how you doing is. I get a few bottles of how you doing.
Or just put a Camelback on, and it's not water. It's good times. Either way.
We'll see. I think, I hope Casey hasn't been snowboarding like solid for the last 5 years and is like gonna kick my ass on the slope.
Oh, I think she'll be cool with you. So, Jose Campos just chiming in on YouTube says, all right, just checking in who's winning. It looks like according to our cash win command there, Adam is up the most right now at 600
Which
since we
Adam?
started the
There's
stream.
3 Adams.
Exactly. Oh, Adam M is up the most here, 605 since we started the stream.
Adam M is in seat 3. Adam D is in seat 4. And Adam C is in seat 6.
Yeah, and I don't know what Adam D started with, but he's definitely got the most chips on the table by a long shot.
Okay, let's do a snap.
Are we going to snap to it, or are we going to do like a weird filter?
Oh, should we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well,
Oh, I
we
don't
need
get one
one
too?
where...
Is there popcorn coming out of your mouth? This is the worst.
I love Snapchat. But I don't like the filters because then your voice changes.
I thought you naturally sounded like that.
Tune in live. We are streaming a 5, 10, 20 game. You look like you're 15. Because
Thank
I
you.
look like I'm 25. But I'm 40.
So looks like the nut flush draw now here for AC on the turn. Meanwhile, wow, battle of the ace highs, not letting it go. And check this out, 7 on the river, completes nothing, split pot here. But wow, I don't really see how JD could ever make the call here. Yeah, quick fold. Guys, you are watching Stones Live.
Someone deleted me, and I don't know who it is. I can't remember. And I've got an empty spot in my heart on Snapchat.
Wow, I see who your main heart was there.
Oh, stop.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys, once again, you are watching Stones Live. This is our 5, 10, 20 game of awesomeness. Make sure, whether you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, click subscribe, follow, make the heart green, whatever it's got to do to let you know when we're going to be going live. We got a final table of our final Sunday of the month tournament coming up here, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And we will go live whenever the hell they decide to bust it down to the final table. Harlan with aces.
Tank underscore. What's
X.
up? Nice to see you.
Tank X.
There's no X there. It's just a long underscore.
I know, they used to be Tank X forever, and then like for some reason they changed their name, they couldn't change it back. I don't know, you can ask them, not me.
It takes 6 months.
There you go.
He does get some action out of an Adam.
See, out of an Adam, one of the Adams. We'll just lump them all together.
Yeah. So Queen 10, he does flop an inside straight draw.
Pretty coordinated board. Normally that's Harlan's range. If anything, I'd start to exploit it.
I don't know if it's like super coordinated. I think it definitely hits more of Aaron's range because he was the one calling. But you're not gonna let aces go. Harlan is not gonna let aces go.
Unless you're Veronica against Frank, then you might.
Shut up. Rub it in. I got needled because he bluffed me.
Frank is the guy, I mean, with any range ever. Like, I have no problem with that laid down. That's the one time Frank ever gets away with it. Just let it happen.
Tank underscore says giving Harlan aces is rigged.
Captain Kirk, thanks for the kind words. As you guys are my first show to watch on Twitch. Really cool experience. And yes, Harlan is a trip.
I think Harlan has to feel safe on this board. I really like
that run out's really like safe for him.
7-10 is the only hand that really beats him right now, or a set. But yeah. I don't know. I would feel insta call. Snap call.
I really respect Aaron giving it his best though. Aaron really just put the pressure on there. I think maybe the bet sizing is what started to throw Harlan off. The bet sizing escalated real quick from 125 to 400, and then 775. I think Harlan was kind of like, why so much? Plus I have aces, so that equals call.
Yeah, I don't think Harlan's scared of any sizing. I really don't. I think
scared of ring sizing.
Yeah, hey. Like if he had to give a woman a carrot, he would be like, no, I'm scared. I'm gonna go run away. Like most men, though.
Classic.
classic, classy. My friend says aces like kings tonight in Sacramento. Do you notice kings won in my game?
Freaked me out. Honestly, it's
So
the
weird.
worst because they come up. I tell everybody about how kings are never any good here, and then of course they magically win. I'm like, this shouldn't happen.
Well, they're winning when our team isn't. So.
Oh, okay.
So there's a lot of calling in this game. I would prefer if there was not as much calling and a lot more raising. Come on, Brian, don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. And he did.
And he did.
JD raises on the button to 135. I did not see that.
Couple of limps with Jack 10 and King Jack, and then JD comes in and is like, let me show you how to play this hand. 3-6, suited. Bring it.
That's actually why I heart JD. So we are heads up. Although with a hand like 6-3, I would prefer to play with multiple opponents.
Oh,
But-
King Jack's solid right there. Oh, wow. Is that King Jack Jack on the board? Woo!
Check. He needs
yeah.
a diamond to get more money out of
Oh, yeah, there's not a lot going on there. Let's see. Man, JD can fire out a little tiny bet, and then if you're AC, you just flat here.
it. Yeah, props.
And hope maybe JD like has a 1-card flush and gets there or something.
Or-
oh, a check back. I like it.
Or maybe he just raises because he may not get any more money on the river from JD.
True.
Maybe?
You can go either way.
I don't know. I don't know about this. It's such a weird spot to be like crushing the flop so bad. I also I think the only thing that's gonna pay me is like a set of 6s, which would be a boat, or like potentially a jack. Just
He's really taking his time here.
I'm just saying, like, I would think I'm not gonna get any if there's a possibility of him calling. He's not gonna bet on the river. Maybe I can raise this turn and get my last bit of money out of him. But that's probably wrong.
All right, so he's definitely coming in for a raise here. So let's check it out. Tank says, I'm spinning up the drink machine tonight because I couldn't this Wednesday, so I'm making up for lost time. Then you might get liver poisoning for sure. So I'd be careful with that if you're making up from Wednesday to Friday.
Now, did it say he just called?
He did raise. He did pump in a raise here. I think he made almost a borderline min raise. We'll see. There we go. A little over, yeah. So 635.
And so I think AC thinks, okay, if JD turned a flush or has an ace of spades and has a draw, or like has a king, ace king,
Or
of
even
spades.
randomly has the other jack somehow.
Well, yeah, but more likely like an ace king, like with an ace of spades. So he's got the nut flush draw. That's what I think. Maybe AC's thinking he might get value out of a hand like that. Anything else is gonna fold.
Yeah. Letting it go. Monster.
Tiny with 905. Kind of sitting short in this game.
So you could say he's a little tiny stacked.
He's a tiny stack. What are you doing this weekend?
God, probably trying to sleep because I didn't really sleep at all this week.
I get that.
Yeah, right?
I did not
All
sleep
right.
this entire week. I'm so tired right now.
There's only so often you can stay up till 4 or 5 a.m. and then like wake up still at like 7, 8, 9 a.m. and I'm like, I need sleep.
Yeah, I'm super tired.
But Sunday night I'll be here for the final table of
Oh,
the
you and
tournament.
Casey. Yeah, we're coming back from Tahoe for that.
Oh, you're totally gonna get stuck in the snow, so let's see who else I'm with. Let's
We'll probably leave like Sunday morning. No, we won't. We'll be sleeping. We'll probably leave like
Sunday morning.
Sunday afternoon.
Sunday. Welcome to Stone's Live Karaoke Friday. It's always a good time.
So I went, Vocal Terror and I went
I did. I saw
karaoke.
that, yeah.
He's a beast!
Oh, yeah. Look at this photograph! That one was for you, Vocal Terror, right there. So we got a wheel draw now for AC here. We got a pair for Brian with a 3. Soup with a couple overs. AC feeling healthy after that last spot. Let's see if that draw is going to get there.
How the hell we wind up like this?
Did you invoke? Oh, there we go. 4. Did you and Vocal Terror do a duet at all?
No,
You guys should have totally done
I
it.
tried to get him to sing with me when I was singing Lady Gaga. I want your loving, I want your revenge, you and me. Bad romance.
So look at this turn here. This actually gives Brian the diamond draw with his pair. Brian way out in front here, and AC thinking about maybe getting out of line here, maybe making a raise. We'll see. Stacking a lot of those white chips, guys. White chips are hundreds, greens are 25s, reds are 5s. Doing some counting, see if we want to get crazy here.
I think like counting and recounting and then recounting the count that you just counted.
Yeah.
It's a sensible move.
Yeah, solid.
He's not doing this for a 5.
I think he's just doing this to see if he can actually find a bet that blows Brian off this hand. He's trying to figure out where Brian's at with this pot. Brian did raise 70 pre, and he's trying to figure out how do you have any of that.
Well, maybe he doesn't know Brian very well.
Brian's like, I have all of that.
I'm not going anywhere.
Wow, Nasty Nunu actually with the actual outs there. So the odds, if that's correct, 1,087 to 1 flopping a boat with unpaired hold cards. I feel like I've done that more than once in every 1,100 hands. It's true.
He's tanking. I'm just looking at my Snapchat.
That's good. You're busy. Tell them I said hi. And he's going to find the fold. Let's go. I really thought, guys, he wasn't, a lot of people sometimes when they watch the stream think, oh man, he's sitting there, he's getting his camera time, he's doing that. He was really debating, I think, if he wanted to pull off like a massive raise bluff there.
This is a big game. This is a 5, 10, 20. This is not like, we're not playing 1-2.
This is a game where people can make moves. They're deep stacked, they can make a move.
We have to let these players play their game. Their blinds are not going up. I really hate in a cash game when people call time. The blinds are not freaking going up.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a fine line, right? If there's players who habitually abuse the clock, and those players, yes, I will call time. Or if it's a super
Never seen it.
If it's a shut up, yes, you have. And if it's a super small decision too, where it's like, dude, it's like $40. It's not like 5,000. Come on, man.
Captain Kirk is asking no onesie tonight.
No, not tonight. Not tonight. We actually had to give the onesie a break. I used it in the pub crawl. I used it here. I probably give it a solid wash. That's for sure. Really, let's give the real award. You know who the real MVP is? Actually, Vanessa for not spilling red wine on that all-white onesie in your game.
Oh, yeah.
I thought she was 80%.
And she was like this.
Yeah.
With a bottle.
Oh, we're like 80%. That's not getting out unstained. No way. Davo, what's going on in YouTube?
Davo says, Fat Train looks great in the fleece pullover. I've never seen a beehive hairdo as bitchin' as blonde Janine Garofalo.
Janine Garofalo. Yeah, she's kind of a dated comedian at this point from the late 90s, early 2000s, but, she's still funny.
Yeah, I'm a dated poker commentator.
Or not dated. Hey, yo, where's the boyfriend?
Hey,
No, hey!
No, thanks. Thanks for rubbing it in.
I know. Just a little salt for you. A little salt bay for the wound. No?
Salt Bay. Well played.
All right, thank you.
I can take it.
That's what she said.
Asmani Game says, Garofalo, isn't that the new 49ers quarterback?
Garofalo, wow.
Garofalo? I torturized all the names.
Speaking of that awesome accent, I really think next time your folks are in town, you need to get your mom in the booth.
My mom will not.
You need to drag her in here.
Have you met my dad?
You need to lick her up for... No, but I mean, I feel like I have from the Snapchats. He's hilarious.
He's hilarious. I told my friends a story about my parents. My parents would kill me if I told it, but I should anyway. Looks like Harlan in the small blind's gonna go upstairs to 70.
AC's definitely coming along. Word on the street is AC's a bit of a gambler. Not surprised here, you know, making a quick call with 6-3 suited. That's why when a player like AC was tanking before, I'm like, he's really thinking about making a move here. He's not doing this for posturing purposes.
I like that he's defending his big blind here. I mean, it's splashy, but it's good.
Oh, wow.
Queen high, all hearts. Harlan with a 10.
Another one. It's an inside joke.
Your Jay-Z impression?
DJ Khaled. The beginning of every song, he just feels the need to say, another one! And you're like, alright, cool.
My friend says, Justin, Veronica's missing her pencil. Be studious. You remember when I put pencils in my bun? So impressed.
It's personal.
Harlan gets there. How does he not, right?
Raise your hand if you're surprised. And nobody raises their hand. But he did have the best pre. He's way good.
Harlan bets 200. He's not going to get any action. I don't think. Not. Why does it say bet 200? Oh, the graphics are behind.
Yeah, so Harlan fired 400 there on the river. And Soup wants nothing to do with it.
So Soup bet 200. Harlan check raised him. So my parents, when I was younger, my mother was like, oh, Veronica, you wait till your 40s, gonna be crazy sex. And I was like, what?
Your 40s?
Yeah, she was basically telling me when you hit your 40s, your sex drive goes crazy. I was like, Mom! She's like, oh, Veronica, I was crazy in my 40s. And my dad is sitting back there like, oh, yeah! Oh, good times! Yes, I like very much! He sat back there like, oh, like remembering my mother's 40s, like, oh, best time ever.
We bought special swing, saw night.
And I'm like, oh my God,
I love it.
It was actually because
I respect
before
that.
my 40th birthday, I saw them, and they're like, oh, Veronica! Well, not my dad, but my mom was like, oh, Veronica!
Your dad's like, oh God, I just...
You're gonna have sexy time lots!
I knew I already loved your parents, and now I love them more.
Do bed op says cute dealer.
That is the one and only Mr. Cameron, Mr. Cameron in the house.
Very rarely do we get women in the chat that are like commenting on the cuteness of the guys.
How do you know it's a woman?
It probably is not.
Boom, nailed it. It's whatever you want to identify as these days, apparently. Are you doing a bun check?
That's for you, my friend says.
You did a little bun check?
My buns are nice and warm.
Carl Kerr says, every stream I watch with Harlan playing, he always crushes. Yeah, that's pretty much Harlan.
Yeah. A little bit of run good helps. JD's going to go upstairs here, I think. Under the gun with suited cards, and let's do 55.
Nasty Nunu, thanks for tuning in. We'll catch up with you soon.
Tank _ I agree. Assuming gender in 2018 is brave. I identify as no gender.
I'm genderless. I can use any bathroom I want. Whatever doesn't have a line.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
That's what I do.
All right, so we got a raise to 55 by JD under the gun. Everybody wants some here. Ace high on the flop. Not a lot going on. The 7 connects with both JD and AC here.
JD c-bets this. Probably would c-bet everything. Oi, what's up? Oh, lots of eyes. Q7, ouch. Queen 7 suited under the gun? You don't tell JD what to do.
JD does what JD wants.
Turn is a 6. A 7 would have been fun.
Don't even.
Adorbs.
You're adorbs.
So adorbs. AC bets 175. So JD checks now and AC bets. I don't see him laying this down.
Yeah, the 6 really didn't change much here. Didn't complete any sort of draws. Didn't really open much up.
I would say, like, would AC put money out on
This is
a
what we
flush
get.
draw?
We just get nipple grabs right on the other side of the glass.
I told him to pull my hair next time he does that.
This is what we get. Stones Live is truly live, guys. So check mark on the river now for JD, and we're going to showdown, and it's good. Under the gun raised to 55 with Queen 7. Super good. Ship it all.
Oh, JD. You're the reason my heart pitter-patters.
No. You know, he really is just like that Benedict Cumberbatch actor in Disguise. When he doesn't have the beard, he had the one photo. I mean, it looked just like him. The guy who played Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
You know
The alien face guy? No, he doesn't look like him.
No, he's way cooler.
I do like that Benedict, whatever name is.
Yeah, Cumberbatch. So you just, I don't know, come something.
Prime Form, what's up? You mind your own business. I'm in my 40s.
We already talked about this.
Yes, we just had this talk.
If you're on YouTube Live, you can rewind to 5-10 minutes ago when she's talking about her 40s. Oh my God, Carl Kerr is funny. This is the other night. Somebody in the chat didn't know what a prop player was, and somebody else didn't know what one was, and then it was like this 10-minute explanation on what a prop player is.
I watched it. I was like, really?
We're good here, guys. We're good. Prop player is just a player. Don't worry about it.
Asmati Games, Benny Bunch Cumberflop.
Benabunch Cumberflop. Benabunch Cumberflop. How about that? That's his new name.
King High Flop checked around. I feel like everyone's just stopped this game. This hand, at least.
Brick City Ace High. Oh, there we go. Wow. It was already a pair of sixes. Now trip sixes here.
Softball 9237. How many people play in the last Sunday tournament every month? Ooh, you get a
100 and a half.
I've been here when it's been over 200.
Yeah, no, you get. I mean, it's a solid amount. It's a solid amount.
And we usually have we'll fill up the entire room, and then we'll have 40 alternates.
Oh, it's sick.
I always want to get here before it's the alternate list.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy. But surprisingly, for a deep stack, people bust fast.
They do. I just bit my lip. There's so many jokes when we talk about there.
Busting fast?
Yeah. Just
it wouldn't be the first time I heard that joke.
I know. Do they generally bust faster when they're at your table?
Yes.
I bet they do.
Because they go all in.
Hey!
Highland raises to 80.
That was our last show ever when we got 5 minutes. Got it. Nailed it.
AC calls with an 8-9. I like it. Soup 3 bets in the cutoff. 375. I like that even more.
Soup in beast mode.
That's what you should be doing in the cutoff with an ace queen, and I like it.
You're like, Harlan could be raising with anything, so...
I think everyone folded because the camera's on AC, and AC doesn't like to fold.
He loves to protect, and the thing is...
I think he's a man of my heart. I like this.
It's like the only guy left in the hand with position on him, and he's like, am I going to play this crazy hand out of position? Why not?
This is going to be a sex show all night. We're just going to talk about position.
Oh, yeah. It's the only one behind him, right here. He's like, do I want to play with this? I sure do.
Let's just get it all in and just play.
So he's going to get it in here, and they're just going to see what flops.
Queen high flop. Soup flops best here, but AC needs a 10 to make us straight. And I think did AC just jam?
No, that was Soup ship.
Oh wow.
That was a quick check ship.
My friend says 40s is the new 20s, except when your father is right, he's right.
Yes.
He is. No, I don't want to talk about it.
That's like all of a sudden, if that's the truth, then your father's like, great, I'm dating a 20-year-old again. This is perfect.
Oh, my dad was so happy.
I bet he was. I could just imagine what your mom started saying that. Your dad's just sitting in the back like, do I chime in here?
No, he was like, oh, Veronica! Good time!
You're like.
Oh, it's the best time of my life.
Oh
my dad
God.
is so happy.
I waited for this moment, this day, so long.
When my mom was in her 40s, that was my favorite decade for my dad. I like AC. AC's been putting himself in some sticky spots.
Yeah, he sure has. But he seems to have gotten out clean most of the time.
We're here all night, folks.
Yep.
And this is our last night.
And we never did poker again.
That's the day that Veronica got her Netflix special and made $3 million.
Got him. Veronica, raw and uncensored. Veronica in her 40s. Boom, done. That's the show special name right there.
I mean, if there is an audience for just really lowbrow sex jokes, I'm gonna be a millionaire.
This is America, and have you seen our president? Trust me, there's an audience for.
Well, I mean, you guys basically voted in a 5-year-old, so it's not our fault.
Is he just in the White House, like trying to put the triangle piece in the circle, and it's just not working?
Yeah. Tahoe 777, what's up? Welcome to the show. I will be in your neck of the woods tomorrow.
Yeah. She'll be the snowball that gets progressively bigger rolling down the mountain.
And all you'll see is like this bun.
A snowball with a bun. Tune in. Avalanche report. All right, Queen Eye board here, a couple of spades. Wow, top 2 for JD. Brian flopping the second nut flush draw here, though. Brian fires 50 after JD checks. Let's see what JD goes for here. Obviously, there's a flush draw out there. He's just going to limp along. Now it's heads up. Maybe no need to get crazy. Oh, wait. Oh, he did raise.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, super small raise.
Like almost a little click back.
Oh, all right.
There's a spade.
So this does complete Brian's hand here. JD's still not dead. You can see he's got 3 outs up there because one of the 10s was folded pre-flop.
Dead to 3 outs. You gotta hate it. You can't put Brian on a flush. You have to call here.
Yeah, you're definitely going to peel one. I think you're in caution mode for sure. And you could think if another spade hits, you might actually be good. And looks like the river completes nothing here. It's a random brick deuce. And JD checks over to Brian. Let's see, pot's at 800. What's Brian thinking about pulling out for value here? You heard me. 400 maybe? 4 and a quarter?
Maybe 5. Yeah,
4 and a quarter.
right.
I know what pulling out for value looks like, you know? So now it's on JD to call top 2 pair if he wants.
Oh.
Oh, and he makes the one chip call. And I like it. Brian just says flush, and JD's like, yep, crap, that's what I didn't want to hear you say the second I said call.
Wow.
Non-believer there. I think you probably have the same result if another spade peels and puts 4 spades on board. I think you still have him check.
Brian makes less money. I think he folds river. JD folds river.
Really? If he completes with the queen of spades? There's only 2 nut spades higher. There's only the ace of Brian's
JD had
the queen of spades.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay,
So
okay,
I think the same kind of thing happens even if a spade peels. I think he just kind of check calls, and it's pretty much the same thing. People in the chat think you're cute, dude.
Don't tell him that.
I won't.
They're gonna stroke that ego of his.
If his head gets much bigger, it won't fit through the door.
Softball 9237 says, glad you're paying attention. Look, Linda, there's a lot going on.
Excuse me. 8s and 9s, and Brian with 8-7 here. He's out of there. Battle of the pairs. It's always fun, especially if the board flops all unders. It's a big like push back and forth game. Not in this case though.
And what did Brian fold? An 8-9?
8-7? I think he folded 8-7. Yeah.
5 on the turn.
So they're both checking this down, thinking like, I hope he just checks. I hope my cards are good here. Yeah, well, you're gonna see their net. And watch this, 8s, and Subas are gonna be like, yeah, let me show you what 9s look like. Wow, Dave O with lots of fun story time. And if it involves Yakuza members, I don't think we can legally talk about it, but I like your style.
I feel like you're a movie character.
I get that a lot.
I feel like we could make a movie about Stone's life, in like the back story of Stone's life.
Oh my God, behind the scenes.
Going through the back door.
Raw and uncut. I was gonna say we could definitely make a movie together for sure. Yeah.
No, I'm serious. Like, who
So
would
am I.
play you? Jim Carrey, obviously.
Jim Carrey. No, Ryan Reynolds would play me. Actually.
Who would play me?
Oof. I don't know. Ryan Reynolds for me definitely.
Reese Witherspoon.
Or Dane Cook. No, she couldn't get that Veronica dirtiness flair. Right. She's too homegirl. You need something more raw than that. Tune in.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you heard me. You heard me. Tune in, guys. Chime in with the chat. What actress would be good to play Veronica in an upcoming movie?
Adam raises to 90 in the hijack. One of the Adams. JD calls.
Brian's got the button, so he definitely wants a piece of this.
I think Purple Rain is playing in the background, so everyone should call.
Oh, Charlize Theron, yeah, and she did. Oh, that's a good call. I like that. And she looks in actually that new Gringo movie. She looks like that badass power chick. That's a good call.
King High Flop.
Ooh, little piece for everybody. Check this out. Pair and a straight draw for Subi Sub. Adam with a pair of 10s. Pair and a straight draw for JD. And well, not everyone. Poor Brian. 6 high in the corner. He's gonna take his ball and go home.
So JD's all in for 485. And now Sub's wondering. I think Adam already folded.
I like this jam by JD. Even if somebody has a hand like King 10, King 9, he's still got plenty of outs. He's got to think he's pretty good here.
Adam's still in the hand, sorry. Now he's folding.
Correction, Adam was in the hand. One of the Adams was in the hand. I just want to see a pot where it's just all 3 Adams going against each other. It's gonna break the table, break the internet.
Adam's calling and Adam's raising and Adam's 3.
Adam flopped a pair, 2 pair, and a boat. Wait, what?
How do you say this name? D1 and Gus?
Dingus McD.
Dingus McD.
Dingus McD.
What's up? Kappa to you, too.
Ooh, you know who else would be good for you? How about Chelsea Handler? How do you feel about that?
Probably be way more accurate.
Solid. Chelsea Handler, right?
I mean, you've seen me off the live stream. I'm tame here.
Oh, yeah. And Chelsea Handler never had a filter to begin with, so I think we pretty much nailed it right there.
Yeah. Well, I wore a shirt for you. Let me just take this off.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, I did.
Oh my God, what is it? Being normal is boring. It's solid.
You like that kind of stuff. You always wear these.
Absolutely.
Remember you had a different shirt for every show, and then after like 100 shows, you're like,
It got expensive and my closet filled up quickly.
Yeah.
True. And then I was like, I'm gonna wear a different suit. And then it got really expensive. And my closet, no. So.
You did get my snap with my train section that popped up on Amazon for me.
Yeah, just everything random and weird and onesies and suits
and like a guy riding a horse on a suit and a green jacket, and I'm like, that's something Train would totally buy.
And then I popped up on your screen and said, I approve this purchase.
7 on the turn.
So AC's ace looking decent, except for Harlan's 8-10 here.
Life insurance, Larry, not Courtney Love. No.
Oof. Wow, did you have an ex-husband who put a gun in his mouth too? Good
Yeah.
God. Wow.
No.
There's actually a funny skit on Family Guy where it's like, man, if Kurt Cobain never killed himself, nobody would know who Courtney Love is. And then they do one of those flashback scenes where she walks in, she's trying to get into a club, and they're like, who are you? We never heard of you. Sorry. Bye. Poor Courtney Love.
That's valid. That's true.
Katherine Heigl is another suggested actress for you.
No.
No, no good.
Harlan bets 550. 2 pair. Adam here, he's got an inside straight draw. He needs a jack. I'm not sure what he's thinking about. His equity's so low in this hand. He has no pair. He can beat a bluff.
Yeah, I think he's trying to figure out if Harlan doesn't have the ace, if maybe his king queen live. I mean, I think he's just kind of posturing. He's ready to fold. People like to take an extra second to think about Harlan because it's Harlan, and they want to be like, do you really have it this time, or are you just air barreling?
I'm legit tired.
I just saw over there on Twitch, it's my strong arm. Nice. I respect that reference. Some scary movie with the creepy guy with like the little hand. He's doing the mashed potato scary movie too. You guys know what I'm talking about. She doesn't. That's okay.
I don't watch stuff.
I don't watch stuff. That's like the snobbiest thing I've ever heard. Sorry, I don't watch stuff. If you're like quoting something.
I don't eat stuff. I don't go places.
I had 7 pieces of lettuce for dinner and half an M&M for dessert, and I'm stuffed. Okay.
I'm like so full, I need to throw up.
Wow.
If your Pinot isn't 94 points, it's just so disgusting.
I haven't measured my Pinot in a while to see how many points it is.
Adam raises to 125, gets a bunch of defenders, a high flop.
Magically, Harlan's 3-4. Still the best. The best now. Not anymore. Adam bigs the ace. But it actually gives Harlan extra outs here with a wheel draw for 5 peels. And Adam's going to apply that pressure. He knows his board's starting to get a little kind of draw funky. Bets just shy of 500. Harlan looks like he's going to find a call. Oof. Close, but no cigar. Adam's ace still the best. Let's see what Adam's going to do. Adam trying to think, am I going to bet some value here? Look at that. The second he even goes for it, Harlan's like, nah, we're done here. Will Way in the house. What's going on? Thanks for tuning in there on YouTube.
You know, you should change your name to Will Wheaton.
Say what way?
Will Wheaton.
Adam D still our big dog at 12.5K. Next in line is Harlan with just about 6. Yeah, guys, come on. We're 29 watching and 1 thumbs up. We need all the thumbs. Ask for more thumbs.
I don't even know who that is.
Just more thumbs. Thumbs up. Need more thumbs.
So my Twitter notifications are so jacked up. For every 1 notification, it shows me 20, and for 2, I show 22. And if there's 3, it's like 33. It's so weird.
Damn, your Twitter's just on fire
It's
right
totally.
now.
I've tried to uninstall it and reinstall it, and it's doing it. I think they did an upgrade.
Your Twitter is burning. Get that looked at. Weird.
I went to the doctor today. Everything's good.
Good, you got the green light?
Yeah.
Nice.
At least it wasn't green stuff.
Everybody's asking for a friend. Asking for a friend. My friend says.
This is green stuff. My friend wants to know.
Nav 5 in the house. What's going on?
What's up, Nat5? Nice to see you.
You guys are watching Stones live once again. If you're just tuning in, the green chips are 25s, the white chips are 100s, red chips are 5s, and I think Adam's got some $1,000 chips there.
I feel like your calling is like a morning show radio host.
Thanks for tuning in. The traffic report looks nice and sunny on this wonderful Monday morning.
You know what I haven't heard from you in a while?
The movie preview
The
voice?
movie preview voice! Let's do it! Let's do it!
It's got it.
Let's do it!
Oh, God.
JD raises to 55 with King Jack offsuit. Aaron makes the call, 8-6 suited. They must fight to survive. Oh, Aaron puts in a 3-bet to 200, coming soon this summer.
Who will live and who will die?
The new movie called Harlan Finds a Fold.
I'm telling you, that stuff will work on a first date.
Yes.
You might even get her to bed.
I might even get a second date if I'm lucky.
You might.
Be careful.
I didn't say second date. I said bed.
I know. I'm aiming high. So look at this jack high board here. Both players connect pretty solidly. JD with top pair, Aaron with the flush draw. Oh, and JD's so tired of this. JD's like, last time there was a flush draw, Brian hit it on me. I'm shipping it. Aaron's calling it. JD really wants to fade a diamond.
He said once or twice. I don't know how many times they're going to run it.
My friend says I'd be best in a podcast because I'm hideous. I just added the because I'm hideous part.
And
oh, another diamond. Oh, nope, nope, nope. All right, that is diamonds on the first board. And shot putt. JD's thinking like, dude, if you're going to give him one diamond, give him two, please.
It's cold in here today.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's like JFK Stone called and said, like, turn down the heat because I'm going to be back in a week, but I need it to slowly get cold.
Save some money, guys. You can chill out on the heater.
Yeah, because every time he works the room, it's freezing. When he was gone the entire 2 weeks, it was so toasty warm in here.
Is that why we had a polar bear in the game on Wednesday? It's just like their natural climate at this point.
Yeah.
No yawning in the booth. Not allowed.
Yawning?
No,
Yawning?
No yawning?
Did you say yawning?
No, it just sounded like that.
I haven't yawned in 5 years.
Oh.
JD under the gun never saw suited cards he didn't like. Or a V-neck.
Exactly. Guys, and I brought this up the other day. Did you see the deep...
I've seen the deep V.
You gotta Google the deep V SNL skit with Ben Stiller. It's pretty solid. They have the inverse V that's literally just a double V that just shows the nips.
Yeah.
It's solid. Oh, Brian with aces here after JD pops to 100. Brian flats, you sneaky dirty bird. And then Harlan with kings. 3-bet to 450. AC with nines. Guys, Christmas came early. Are you kidding me? This is gonna be a shit show.
Live poker is rigged.
This is gonna be awesome.
So what's Soup doing?
Okay, AC finds a fold there. Okay, he was just posturing. He was waiting to fold.
JD's getting out of the way.
We're not on here.
Once or twice.
And a comp. I should have got chipped. Ready or not, guys?
All players are checking
No, don't do that, man. That's gonna mess up. Yeah, mess up the count. It's gonna get 4 6s and a 5. I'll do it too. I'll do it too if you want. Enjoy the fucking night. See it. Huh? The base game? You can see the flop. He's getting aces. You're gonna run the whole thing. Yeah, so you still have 2 more cards to come to the flop. Sorry. I thought you guys were doing that. Yeah. So you can burn one.
He had an ace.
No, you got You got the ace twice. So wow.
There you go. I got Alice. Check.
I'm rooting for a split. That's fine. Sorry, Harlan.
Nice, man. How much you got?
2 aces.
2.
Something I'm not saying they're all. Ryan's got like 5K. A little over 5.
Well, you didn't bust me for this one. Why do you make it like that?
How do you know I make it like this?
Why do you make it so you can't count
we go. That is how
And
the
Harlan is nowhere to be.
Yeah, so obviously we're adjusting the stacks here because it takes a minute when you have to shove that much money. Look at those stacks of
2,
green.
3, 4, 5.
And those are 40 tall, maybe? So those are 1,000 apiece?
Yeah, 5, like,
I think
under
it's,
6.
Yeah, it's just about 6K.
Freckle Peckle, what's up?
Lubba Lubba Dub Dub! Oh, and obviously this girl, and that's what we love about you. Miss Rick and Morty fan now.
I'm the biggest I'm like such a big fan of Rick and Morty.
Love it.
Okay, Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick!
Pickle Rick, I almost bought a Pickle Rick, like, doll statue the other day. If a man ever really loved me,
He would give you his Pickle Rick?
no, well, yeah, but he would get me like a little Pickle Rick that I could put like near my bed or at my desk at work. And when I noodled through my data, I would look at Pickle Rick and be like, I love my Pickle Rick.
It's true. You need like a nice squishy Pickle Rick to hold on to at night. That deep, would you have ever found a fold Veronica and Justin?
Are you insane?
No, never. I'm not folding that.
No!
So, I'm sorry for me personally, unless there's circumstances I could count on less than one hand about how many times I would ever find a fold for kings pre-flop. It's just one of those things where I have kings, if you have aces, so be it. But I'm shipping it there.
Unless
every day, all
someone
day.
shows me the aces.
Yeah, no, if you
But
show
even
me
then,
the
I
ace,
probably
yeah.
wouldn't even fold because I'm like, well, maybe I can flop a king.
You show me one ace and I'd probably still call, assuming that you probably don't have aces if you can just show me one.
Yeah, well, you've got one, so for sure you don't have the other. Less chance. That's a setup hand. Yeah, that's kind of brutal.
Why is Rich such a Rick? Oh my god, the Pickle Rick episode was so great because then he like falls in the sewer and he like kills a rat and then he's got this bionic like Pickle Rick rat hybrid.
And he's got
It's
like
so
a
good.
whole assembly line that assembles him.
So good.
Once the rats come, and then he's like destroys all of them, and then he like kills the Russian guy. Well, no, he didn't end up killing him, right? They flew away in a helicopter together.
True.
Hey, I watched that episode.
Also, you guys should Google Rick and Morty get your shit together. That's also a pretty funny scene. Just get in a pile, just take it to the shit store, just get it together. I don't care what you have to do, but just get your shit together.
Yeah, my grandson's gonna take that sex robot.
Morty.
Can you do the burp? Okay, Morty.
No, I can't. It's too good.
Sunship amplifier.
Yeah, coming up, guys. I know we flashed it on there real quick. If you guys haven't done so yet, make sure you download our Stones Gambling Hall app. It has the entire calendar of events coming up. It is absolutely epic. We have a crap ton of stuff coming up this next month and a half.
Vocal Terror in the chat. I was just talking about you and your dream on, dream until your dreams
he
come
kills
true.
that song, right? Yeah.
I have it on my Snapchat. Hit me up if you want to see it. I'll forward it to you.
True. And then we threw you an honorary. Look at this photograph. That was, just you're here in spirit, bro.
How the hell we wound up like this?
People are tuning in. Wait, is this poker? What is this?
We got a bunch of limpers.
Check it out.
8-5 flop.
Nothing for nobody here. Not a lot going on.
Freckle Pickle says just Rick's killing Morty's.
Right. Jack High the best.
MPP246P. Hey, Veronica. Hey, what's up? Nice to see you. Welcome to the chat.
Wow, look at this. It goes running spades, a random small bet, a random small call, and CBC was like, do I overcall with a 6 of spades here? It's good. CBC overcalls with a 6 of spades. He's like, yeah?
Chef.
Thanks. Appreciate it. MPP, what's going on?
It's the worst when you bust out of a game and you still got to eat your food and get a massage or something. Like, we're all watching Harlan in the back there. Harlan can't run like Jesus walks on water his whole life, you know? By the way,
He does a pretty good job.
Speaking of Jesus, happy Atheist Day, everybody.
Is it really?
It is. It's Atheist Day today. And as if you saw on my Twitter, I'm celebrating a Unicorn Day tomorrow, and I will be drinking heavily for that.
Does Unicorn Day directly always
No,
fall?
a unicorn. That means like I don't believe in unicorns.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Like atheist.
Oh. I was like, does Unicorn Day always directly follow Atheist Day?
No, because I don't believe in theology.
Look at this. Oh my god.
I'm not a theist. How's that? I'm an atheist. I'm an a-unicornist. a leprechaunist.
Oh wow. You don't believe in leprechauns? Now you're being naive. Where do you think gold comes from? Duh. Totes off.
Not from planets or sun exploding or anything. Or the universe.
No, it comes from unicorns and leprechauns spooning and forking.
Yeah, it does. It's science. This is a science show. Oh, MPP says it's Mayor here. What's up? My Snapchat buddy.
MPP says I will play on the live stream soon with Veronica and Ozzy. There you go.
I don't know, like, the Ozzy, the Matt, the Zach, the trifecta there, those three crushers.
Are those the ones you want to be playing?
So I don't know if I want them in my game
I don't
anymore.
think
Every time I
so.
bring them in my game, they crush.
They say thanks for the free couple grand.
They're like,
every
hey,
time.
dude, we'll take you out for sushi. I'm like, yeah, thanks. Enjoy your $7,000.
That was a really expensive
Why don't you
sushi
take me
dinner.
shopping, bitch? Why don't you take me shopping?
Take me to Nordstrom and then you can play my game.
Yeah. Like, how am I not getting a cut of this?
What's going on? There was a raise to, or was it just
120.
Yeah, 120 there, a couple callers.
10 high flop, 2 spades.
AC Binks is 4. Right now it's in the lead.
AC doesn't. Oh, I thought that was an ace deuce. I need a new prescription. I'm actually behind on the eye
You
doctor.
need a prescription for more cowbell.
I do.
I got a fever.
And the only cure is more cowbell.
I need more cowbell.
Carl Kerr says, can we vote no singing for Veronica? Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. I'm terrible. Except if I have a few drinks, I can do a really good, like, angry Lady Gaga.
Angry Lady Gaga?
I don't want to be friends.
Oh, wow. Guys, the more drinks, the better that rendition is. Real good.
No, the better it is in my head.
Oh, yeah. And the more drinks we have, the better it sounds to us.
Look,
assure you.
I can't have talents in every place, everything I touch. I can dance. I can do analytics. I can do nursing. I cannot frickin' sing.
Okay.
I can have a nice bun. What is that?
Nice
It's a
bun, girl.
Yeah. Is that cinnamon? Because that bun is slamming. I don't know if that works.
Oh, my God.
Is there cream cheese in that bun of yours?
Oh, the Cinnabon reference. Oh, aces for Adam. Get some. One of the Adams. Dude, look at Brian's towers of chips there.
Brian raised to 80 and
Got so many chips.
one of the Adams. Free bet.
Oh, now we do have a pair here for Brian, I think. Possible runner flush draw. Yeah, let's check this out. Let's see what, I mean, if Adam soft plays this and Brian picks up like an 8 of hearts or something funky on the turn, this could get fun. That's gonna kill it. Brian's in bluff catch mode, thinking I hope Adam doesn't have an ace. Little does he know it, he has 2 of them.
Dick Insider says, oh shoot, someone plays 2 clubs, 4 clubs other than me.
Dick Insider actually played in our Monday game, and was Adrian in our Monday game.
Oh, cool.
Guys, those yellow chips, by the way, in front of Adam there are 1K chips. Adam corners the market on those generally.
Wow, Brian's just...
He's a non-believer. I mean, he's thinking Adam might have some sort of like king-queenish type hand, and his pair might be good
Yeah, but
here.
Adam's in the... Oh, I guess in the big blind, if the button raises, I could see a squeeze
Well,
here.
and Adam did 3-bet Brian. I'm surprised Brian's not getting him just a little more credit. But you
It's
know.
like so much more tournament play-ish to like squeeze out of the big blind. I would give him the credit for this, but I can see the cards also.
Yes, Vocal Terror, I'm aware of the name. Normally we just call him Cider, but we'll allow it sometimes.
Looks like 1600.
He's really putting the pressure here. This like 205 on the flop, and this has been check call every time. 205, 650, now 1800. And I think Adam's specifically making it look a little overbloated here.
It's a little less than half the pot though.
And he's wishing that Brian picked up and bigged that 9. Oh, please tell me you bigged that 9. And that 9 actually is almost a better card for Brian to find a call here.
Look at Adam's stack. It's over 9.5K, and Brian doesn't have that much more than him.
Over 9,000. He lets it go, finds a fold. I think Brian was flatting to see if Adam would slow down, and Adam never let off the gas.
Okay, Mayor. That fold with aces was, there were 4 spades. I would have looked like a genius if he had a spade. Although I did get needled by everyone I know for folding there.
Well, you know what's it's funny, whenever you make, let's say you try to make a hero call on somebody and it works. You're the best player ever! Or if you make a hero call on somebody and they totally have you murdered, then you're just like a donkey. So everything's...
Not my friends. My friends aren't results oriented. They all just told me it was bad.
It's wow, but it's like, I don't know, everything's subjective, man. Poker, the universal answer, it depends.
I'll just tell you that with my group of friends, I'm always wrong. And I'm the worst poker player of all of them.
Oh, speaking of fun poker players, look who's sitting down, Sasha!
I love Sasha!
He's like, let me sign my photo release, because I'm going to crush this game.
So, Rick and Morty is Sasha's favorite show. I know that. Little trivia there.
Awesome. Win the Button, guys, coming up here Friday, April 13th. Lots of fun. Last time I played a Win the Button tournament, I actually had 2 guys at my table who had no idea it was a Win the Button tournament. And they were freaked out when the dealer starts slinging the button across the table. And they're like, guys, is this how poker works here in Sacramento? No. So, guys, for those of you who have done it before, Win the Button is really easy. Win the pot, get the button.
Sasha just had a bunch of purple chips sitting in his car, like underneath
classic.
a mat or something. Like
in the engine compartment, since it's all electric, he doesn't need it.
Yeah.
And he's like, it was
actually, it's not all electric.
Oh, it's a hybrid.
It's a hybrid.
That's true. It's the sexiest looking hybrid around.
Yeah, that like late model Toyota Corolla is like super sexy.
It's really nice.
JD with aces. Everyone's getting aces. Raises to 150. Where's JD's picture? What happened?
His car was built with poker chips. King, Queen, 6 here, couple of clubs. Soup connects with the bottom pair.
Aaron still got 10s.
Yeah, Ace is still in the lead. Aaron, the only guy with a club, if he wants to come running clubs. So the other night, I'm sitting here after the big game had wrapped up, and we're playing some small, like 1-3 and stuff on the side. And it was, I forget what it was Sasha and like another crusher or 2, and they were just sitting over, and they weren't even playing on the Stones Live table, but they were just like bouncing. They were playing chip games and bouncing $500 and $1,000 chips and trying to get them in cups and stuff. And I just leaned over, I'm like, look, we're all grinding for the couple $100s here, and they're literally just throwing $1,000 chips into cups for fun. That's the difference. Good times.
They also literally just like spewed a bunch of money in crypto just for fun too.
Yay, crypto spewing is fun.
I just bought crypto the wrong time. That's okay, I'm just gonna leave it alone.
What's Bitcoin worth at this point?
I didn't buy Bitcoin, I bought Ethereum.
Let's see, I think I have one of those little things on here. I bought like 20 bucks worth of Bitcoin because I just want to see how the whole thing worked.
I bought more than that.
Oh, Bitcoin's it's okay, so it's down around, it's like 8,800, 9K, something like that. Because it peaked at like 20.
It's gone down, yeah. I bought Ethereum around 700.
Yeah,
750.
750. 750, good deal.
Yeah, so I just threw that money away.
All right, so new dealer coming in here. This is Sarah, and I believe we're probably going to do a Bompotosaurus time. Everybody's going to throw in probably 50 bucks. Bompotosaurus, it's a real dinosaur. Don't give me that look.
You knew what I was looking at you for, too.
I know. I can read minds. I'm bulimic. All right, so I think every player throws in 50 bucks. We see a flop, and we go from there. Chris Stevens, no, that was like our 10-second crypto talk. We're done with it. On to the next one.
I was just a little depressed over Ethereum, that's all. Like, it's not like I really care or cry in the fetal position every night over it.
Well, she actually does cry in a fetal position every night, but not over crypto.
No, it's just sex.
Yeah.
That's what I do after sex.
Wait, I thought that was just sex with me. That's sex with everybody?
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm obviously having sex with everybody.
Solid.
Bomb pot, ladies and gentlemen. They will play post-flop.
Sasha sits down first hand, like, how about a bomb pot? Hang out.
9, 9, 10.
Looks like Soup with the best of it that we can see right now.
Moobot said, I would love to make sweet love to the Polak.
Oh my god! You literally have digital bots hitting on you. Skynet is hitting on you.
Did you not see my tweet asking people if they would have sex with a robot? And only 60% of people said they'd have sex with a robot. I'm like, how could you not?
Moobot saw it.
Yeah, Moobot's like, hey, what's your name? What's your number? Call me.
Oh, so yeah, Sasha's first hand was the other aces, you're right. So Jack Queen open-ended for Adam here. He's the only player who's going to find a call. Let's see here on the turn. Check. No, checks over to Adam. Adam's gonna try to exploit this ace here and go for it. It was a hefty bet, 900 there. 900 in the pot.
Sasha's like trying not to get a picture taken. Sasha does not social media or picture or anything.
Don't sell my information to Zuckerberg, bro.
I like Sasha. I really like him. He's a
Sasha's
good guy.
chill. Yeah, he's cool.
We went for dinner, a bunch of us, at the series this past year, and Sasha came, and we just like, I hurt my stomach laughing that hard. It was good.
Somebody asked, is the blonde chick the same girl who's going to be on 60 Minutes this weekend? I don't think we have a 60 Minutes expose this weekend.
No.
I don't know what's going on in 60 Minutes this weekend. It's
I
probably
think like
something.
the president.
Oh, is it the president?
Trump Jr. had an affair with.
Oh, yeah. Some hot blonde, and
yeah.
you're compared to that?
No, I'm not having affairs with any Trumps.
No.
Actually, I'm not having affairs with anyone.
But if she was, it wouldn't be with any Trumps, that's for sure.
Well, I mean,
Stormy Daniels, there
it's
you go.
not my thing. I think I'm gonna start, dating women.
Whatever you, I mean, again, it's 2018. You can do whatever the hell you want.
It's California also.
You're like, what do you date? Anything. Guys, girls.
You can pretty
fat
much
girls.
do anything you want. Just get freaking immunized and immunize your kids, man.
Oh,
That's
wow.
it.
Nice.
Marry a woman, sleep with anyone you want, eat what you want, drink all day. Just freaking immunize.
So I can do all that as long as I'm immunized?
No, I'm just saying, like, don't spread whooping cough. Don't hurt children. 3-bet 225 from JD.
I took a random turn, but I'm in. All right, Queen High Board. Check this out. Top pair and a straight draw for AC. Adam also with a pair and a straight draw.
I'm always afraid to tell people about our archived videos because the first 2 years were a little rough.
If you go back, I don't know if it goes back to like the very first episodes, but it was
The
basically
first episode is not there.
It was you and Jake in like
In
a
a
dark
basement.
basement. They just let you off the chains and they were like, "Oh, here's a camera and a little bit of light. Say hello." Nice.
AC's all in for 420.
Chaz BW asking about scissors. I think I know what you mean. I like your style.
AC's all in. JD's all in. Now Adam. Backdoor flush draw. Inside straight draw. Is he getting the right odds? So so these are true outs, 20%. Pot's 1.4. It's 420 to call. I mean, he's getting 3 to 1. Getting a little more than 3 to 1. I mean, I don't.
Adam really wants to see a turn. He's like, just throw me any diamond on the turn so I can just
He needs 4
ship
to 1
this
for
thing.
this to be a good call. But those are his true outs. His equity might be a little better. Yeah.
Wow, that is rich. Bought so much Bitcoin I have a maid from a maid's house. That would be impressive. Oh, JD. Let's see what happens here. Oh my God, if a jack feels. Oh God. All right, that's going to
Everyone's running it more than once.
Yeah. And that's going to seal it up. That's a double win there for AC's Queen 9.
Captain Kirk, thank you for splitting hairs. We appreciate it.
Yeah, because we're doing perfect math in our heads on the fly. All right, taking a look at these stacks, exponentially increasing in size. Adam's still our big dog, a little over 14K. Brian, obviously, after that huge pot with Harlan, is up almost 11K. It's pretty healthy. Brian with just the Mondo Tower stacks. He's building his own mini skyscraper city.
Bobcraft, stop it. How about small animals? Obviously not. It's National Puppy Day.
Today?
Yeah.
How do you know all of these days? Do you
Because
have like a
it's
what
Twitter,
day? Do you
dude.
ever know like what day is it? Like
It's-
I thought today was Atheist Day.
It is Atheist Day
And
it
Puppy
is-
Day?
And Puppy Day, National Puppy Day.
So if you don't believe in Jesus, but you can believe in puppies?
Yeah.
Everybody needs to believe
Puppies
in
are real. There's evidence for puppies. There's no
They're
evidence
there.
for God.
They're the ones who pee on your carpet. Trust me, puppies are real.
Henry Versetti Golston. What's up? That's some curly hair. It's a little person with little curly hair. It's a tiny little dog.
It's a baby Weird Al Yankovic. Right there.
A little mini.
right.
Aaron raises to 75.
You see, these guys actually make our chip counters really work for it. They're like, how many hundreds do you have? 1, 2, 3, good God.
40, 50.
Somebody's gonna buy it for 10K and 20s, and you're like, dude, it's gonna take me a minute. You just gotta give me a second here.
They do have a quick counter in the back. Will Way says atheist puppies. Yes. Well, puppies are atheists.
It's true. You are the only, as long as you feed them, you are their god. Like that's it.
That's true.
So obviously JD here waiting for more chips.
Soup wants to play. He bets 3 bets to 285 in the big blind. I like it. Aaron folds.
Is JFK Stone's really back in the US? He's not even tuning in to say hi. What a jerk. What a jerk face.
He texted me today to warn me about like my license expiring.
What a jerky McJerk face.
I was like, what do I need a license for? To be this badass?
Yeah, it's true. I need a license to ill.
What's the time? It's time to get ill. Do you not know this?
I do.
Do we have to do this again?
No, we don't have to do this.
I said, what's the time?
It's time to get ill. Relax. Okay, you need to calm down. Let yourself go.
Let it flow. Let yourself go. Slow and low. That is the tempo. I did love the Beastie Boys for a long time. Mike D was my band.
But not anymore?
No, I still do.
Yeah, still a soft spot in your heart for him.
Yeah. I'm going to listen to Beastie Boys on the way home. I kind of feel it now.
I was cleaning out my folks' garage and found, still intact, it was my sister's. I swear to God, this was not mine. Although now that I said that, you guys aren't going to believe me. A full-size cardboard, life-size cutout of the New Kids on the Block, all standing like this. It's like the best. It's the best. I'm gonna save that forever and troll her in like 10 years from now and just set it up in her house.
I have a friend whose brother wanted a Barbie when he was a kid, and so he's gonna buy him a Barbie this year for Christmas.
Yes. I always wanted a real-life tiger. I wanted like a pet tiger. I was so bummed every year when I didn't get one. I'm like, why can't I just have a pet tiger?
So Adam raises to kings to 305 with kings. I'm trying to see what the 3 blind is. Did he miss a blind and then he bought the button? I don't know.
He just wins it, whatever. Chris Moneymakers in the house. What's going on? We know we need some more action. Oh, a little Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. That might come out.
Chris Moneymaker's son, what's up? Nice to see you.
Might come out just a little bit. The coolest guy in the game, the only guy I know who fold tips. It's true. He will actually fold his hand
Hollywood.
and tip the dealer. It's true. See, everybody knows. Hollywood. Yep.
Where is he? He's not here.
He is not here.
That's good.
He is the Moneymaker son.
Aaron raises to 75 under the gun.
Eldar 8 in the house.
You know what, Ziberju? Okay?
Whoa.
Okay? I'm done with your freaking attitude lately. You better show some respect. Done with your attitude. Just because I'm a fan of yours doesn't mean you can walk all over me, okay? Call me back when we have a date.
Well, that escalated quickly, but hi. Welcome to the stream.
AC calls.
Kate Tucker is now following on Twitch. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Sasha calls also, and so does Tiny. Lots of kings on the flop. 2 diamonds. Tiny flops the nut flush draw.
Sasha looks so male model in this picture there with the shades. Just like, don't bother me.
He's just a sexy beast.
I'm busy right now.
He's a sexy
Do you
beast.
think these curls happen naturally? Of course they do.
I wake up like this. Yeah, Eldar, whatever.
Oh, Sasha has jacks. There we go. The mystery hand reveals itself. The best currently.
All right, I love you too, Ziberju. But I love Israeli Ron more.
Oh, Queen Deuce. All right, so a diamond draw still for Tiny. Sasha's Jack's currently in the lead. Everybody wants a piece. Bet 150. Three-way action here.
Sasha's best here.
8 on the river seals it up. Sasha's Jacks are good. Helps that it's an under. I think Sasha's going to find an easy way here in this pot, and he's going to go for value.
Shut up, Eldar.
So it's 250. 50-50. AC definitely thinking about making the call here. Tiny clearly is in fold mode regardless of what AC does here.
It's so funny how many people get banned for using all caps, and then Stone's Live Poker uses all caps. Do what we want, it's our show.
Shall not pass.
Behold, the Stone's Live caps. Now that's my original thing.
I like it.
Your movie voice,
Behold.
and then I'm the wizard.
Okay.
Behold, the chip stack of Brian.
I like it. As long as you say you nail the behold part too. You're like everybody's just like, ooh, command their attention. What's she gonna say? What are we beholding right now?
I am behooved. Pickle Rick, baby!
Pickle Rick, baby. The name, I don't know who changed their name to that and if they have to wait 6 months, but
They did, everybody.
Hashtag worth it. Whoever it is.
Caps are dope, Pickle Rick, baby
Nailed
says. Steve 9994, any big hands I missed? Yes. There's a
Aces versus
currently
Kings.
a massive stack in front of Brian, a 12K stack. Although it's pretty much how much Matt made in Veronica and Friends.
Bam.
And that was a 1-3. Soup Soup raises to 85 in the cutoff. Tiny calls.
The old 50-50. Look at those odds, exactly 50-50. And Tiny in the lead. Pickle Rick Baby is actually a new viewer, not even a name change. Right on.
No
To the stream.
way!
You came to the right stream. I was gonna make a
He's
joke.
He's trolling us. I was talking about Pickle Rick.
I was gonna make a joke that literally, like, that's the. If you want to get a date with Veronica, that you just nailed it. Like, boom, date achieved. Welcome.
Call me.
Call me Pickle Rick. Call me. Oh.
I have a Rick and Morty shirt. I was gonna wear it tonight. Freckle Peckle says Matt needed to pay the mortgage. I think Matt is better than that. I think Matt's already paid his
So
mortgage.
this is actually funny. My friend says over here talking about so the guy that was in the movie The Lost Boys, obviously we know who he's talking about. Now, would you get his tattoo on your back for $1 million? I don't know. With Mason's goatee though, it's pretty hot. It's pretty. People.
How big does the tattoo have to be?
Can it be a cover? Can I cover up? Can she cover up another tattoo?
A trap stamp?
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it, but yes.
Look, if it's not too big, I'd do it.
Oh my God! If you covered up your tramp stamp with Mason, I could fear for your boyfriend. I staring at that every time. I don't know if I could do that.
Who would date me at that point?
At that point, for me, it'd be like shoot and pull with a rope.
I'd be like, but I'm rich! Except after taxes, I'm not!
I did say shoot and pull with a rope if I saw that. I got that.
I'd love it. I'd have no mortgage.
No mortgage.
You know, for $1 million, I might, depending on how big Mason's face is. But
6 inches.
I'll do it, yeah.
That'll be the most expensive 6 inches of your life. It'll be great.
I'd do it. If it was tax-free, for sure I'd do it.
All right, so 10-5-3 here. Adam does connect with his 5s. Still the best. 2 life-size exact ratio. Good God. That's solid.
It's funny to me that his wife hasn't seen the movie.
What? She's never seen it?
Jenna's never seen Lost Boys.
Oh my God, Jenna. Okay, it's movie day. No more game night, Jenna. It's movie time. You have to see Lost Boys.
Jenna and I, Jenna needs to have a girls' night with me. We need to get some wine, get some popcorn, get the Lost Boys out, and then I can be like, oh my God, Lost Boys.
Nolly MN says I tattoo my forehead for $1 million. You know what? If you're serious about that, I would actually reach out. There have been people on the internet who've done that, and they agree to be out in public or walk in certain areas for X amount of hours, and they did sign like a couple-year contract. But they actually normally do their head where they can regrow hair. But yeah, I mean, look, dude, if that's your thing, you can make money doing it. But dear God, make it worth it, because that's gonna last a while.
Pickle Rick Baby says Lost Boys is gold. Wow. I feel like someone's trolling me.
Did you just get married?
Yeah,
who is that?
someone's trolling
Who's your
me.
future ex-husband right there?
Adam raises to 75 in the cutoff.
And another Adam feels obligated to defend it.
The Adams are at it. We're almost making molecules.
Yes.
Let's go to a flop. 10 high flop. Adam flops the best of it. Adam is behind.
Adam flops the best of it with top pair. Adam has a straight draw.
Inside straight draw for Adam.
I like that. You want confusion? Watch the show 24 and then Lost Boys. I'm so confused right now. I'm saving the world 1 hour at a time, or I'm a vampire. Either way. The Brock said, well, the Brock, okay. Disclaimer, the Brock says, I'd tattoo basically damn near anything for $1 million anywhere, even if it's taxed. But guys, you have to understand, I've actually known Brock for 15 years, and you're talking about the guy who bought a tattoo gun off eBay so him and his friend could just have beers and tattoo each other at home. So I bet he would pretty much do it for $1 million regardless. So there you go.
I'm just glad you didn't say irregardless.
Yeah, exactly. Why would I do that? That's stupid. You deserve better than that.
I know, I do. Oh God, Arcady, what's up? Arcady wearing the nipple on his head. Casey! Last time I walked. Hello, my friend. How are you? Last time I walked in the poker room, Arcady had a nipple on his head.
A nipple?
It was a beanie that was like had this soft little.
Oh no!
And I
a
was just
reservoir
like,
tip?
I basically like roasted him in front of his entire table for 5 minutes.
He appreciated that, I'm sure. Katie, are you in here right now hanging out or what? I do not see you. All right, Jack High board here. Looks like JD flops the best of it. It is pretty funny though. I do like how most players come to buy in with stacks of hundreds, and Sauce is just like, I had these in my pocket from last week. This with 5K, this ought to do it. Let's start with that. See what happens.
Sasha, you know, I think like some of the best people I've met dance to the beat of their own drum.
Yeah.
Sasha being one of them. Sasha, Zach, Matt, they do their own thing, man. They
Love
don't
it.
care what anyone thinks.
Good. As it damn well should be. Amen to that. So many people get stuck in the rat race and the trap of everyday life. You're just like, dude, just do you, man.
It's how you you reduce your chances of wanting to kill yourself, man.
Oh yeah. Somebody asked me today, they're like, so what did you do for a living? And I was like, well, I did IT and now I do me. I enjoy me much more.
I like IT. Well, I'm not really in IT, I guess. I do more like.
I don't know, the way you get down apparently in Excel with like quantum physics, good for you.
Yeah, but that's more like analytics. That's not IT. IT's like.
I fix your stuff because you break it.
Yeah, it's different. But I was in the IT department earlier, and Tiny just calls with aces under the gun.
Oh, aces.
Aaron raises to 100 now. If Tiny re-raises this, it's going to be so face up and so 2006.
You know what? It's funny you say that because it's totally true. I mean, the under the gun limp with aces check raise thing. A lot of people just see right through that these days. It's just so obvious. It's got to be kings or aces, right?
I hate all of this all the time.
I'd rather just raise in first position and let you guess if I'm just like popping it with ace jack, ace queen, ace king or something, and not even like do this weird, and hope that you 3-bet me and that is more money.
I hate this. Everyone's gonna fold. Everyone knows.
And also, I mean, it'd be different if it was somebody like Harlan, who like breeds action, but Tiny, who's been pretty snug. I mean, it's just, you're right. It's pretty face up. It's pretty transparent.
So JD here, I think he thinks that if he thinks here, then
JD's thinking it might be a
Tiny will pay
raise.
him.
Yeah,
No,
too much
okay.
though. He wasn't going to dedicate stacks.
Tiny's not gonna marry this hand. Tiny's, yeah, very snug.
You wouldn't marry aces?
No.
Well, we wouldn't marry kings, that's for sure. Not here at Stones, anyways. So taking a quick look, there's just about 34K in play on the table. Not a bad game.
The room's busy, but I don't know why there's a little bit, it's not as busy as usual.
I think there's some events maybe going up in Reno. I know there was a big guaranteed thing going on up there.
Yeah, I'm going to Reno next weekend.
Yeah. Man, Tahoe tomorrow, Reno next weekend.
Yeah.
Well then.
Holla. What do you want me to do?
I mean,
Sit at home and cry?
We're so spoiled. We're so spoiled in Sacramento.
We are.
I love that we can like 2 hours to anywhere we want to go. That's cool. Like all these iconic places people want to see from all around the world. We're like, oh, it's 2 hours that way, or 2 hours that way, or 2 hours over
San
there.
Francisco, yeah. Sasha raises to 60, under the gun +1. Brian calls. Adam calls. Soup says yes, please. Tiny does not have aces. He gets out of the way.
This is some fun hands. Check this out. Oh, there we go. Lots of sixes for Sasha. Welcome to the game.
Now it looks like Soup's got the backdoor flush draw. Not much for anyone else. I wonder if he's gonna bet here. He was the original raiser. I wonder if he'd c-bet his entire range, but he could also get some value out of a flush draw.
And that's the thing is he'd c-bet his entire range anyways, but it's like you have to be polarizing in your betting. So he's not going to like check raise here. He's just going to bet, and if you want to some of it, go on.
So this flop, I think, connects a lot with his opponent's calling range. So I think the bet's good. I like it. It's a kind of a wet board. What did he make it? 190. Soup calls, floating this flop. 5 on the turn. I think Soup's giving up right here. Sasha checks. He's like, please let him get an ace. Oh, I thought Sasha checked. My bad. He just took his chip and kind of hit it. Steve, can I come to Reno with you? No, I don't know who you are.
Come on, you'd give a random hitchhiker a ride, right? It's the same thing.
Yeah.
For sure. I just watched a movie earlier today. It was Owen Wilson and the funny guy from The Hangover, the dentist guy, and basically they were like, hey, don't make eye contact with this hitchhiker, we have to pick him up. And then so finally he's like, shit, I made eye contact, crap, we have to pull over, but we're not gonna give him a ride. And Owen Wilson's like, sir, are you a serial killer? And it's Cat Williams, right? And he's like, I'm not a serial killer. And he's like, but the way you said the word serial makes me think that you're really just a killer. And so they're like, all right, you can sit in the back, but we have to tie you up with bungee cords. So yeah.
Oh, I think I saw that.
It was a fun time. Yeah, it's called Father Figures. It's got Christopher Walken. It's some fun times. It's worth a watch.
What? Do you know that I had a crush on Christopher Walken from like the time I was 15 to the time I was like 35?
I think every heterosexual female should have a crush on Christopher Walken. And why did you stop at 35? Especially when we all know you peak in your 40s. We've already talked about this.
I've moved on. LeBron James.
No. Have you seen Christopher Walken's dance moves?
LeBron James.
That guy is smoother than Astroglide. He is on point.
Adam races to 75. AC calls. Soup calls. We have a hand. Both Adam and Adam flop top pair.
Adamception.
An Adam within an Adam. I want all 3 Adams in a hand. Mac 230008. What's up? Nice to see you.
You just want to hear you say, oh. My friend says, what's going on? Yeah, I put on the stream a couple times. Once or twice with cash, once or twice making final tables, where I was nice enough to bust out pretty quickly, because that's how I roll.
Adam calls Adam. 5 on the turn. Adam pretty much dead to a deuce. AC's been kind of running a little cold tonight, so he's all in for 655.
And delete it. I've definitely never gotten that comment. That's for sure. Hey, I'm totally watching poker, so... Can't believe it's you. Battle of the Atoms.
Daniel Leprell says, I like your hairdo, V. Reminds me of the B-52s. You know what? A girl sometimes just doesn't feel like doing it.
Is this you not doing it?
Yeah.
It looks great.
It's just up.
That's solid.
Thanks.
Is this your I woke up like this look?
Yes.
Zero shits given look?
Yes.
I like it. Guys, where we're located, somebody asked, it is right there in the chat, right outside Sacramento, California. You are watching Stones Live. It's a 5, 10, 20 no limit game. Started out with a $1,000 min buy-in, no max. Follow us on YouTube, Twitch, heart, subscribe, whatever the hell it is on any of those. Do it. And make sure you click that notification option, because when we go live for final tables of tournaments, like this Sunday, then you know when we actually go live.
Lone for cards, what's up? Nice to see you in the chat. Brian with pocket nines under the gun. Just calls.
Oh my God, Will, you did kill it with that. The best Christopher Walken character was
Colonel
It was Colonel Angus.
Colonel Angus, but I like the champagne.
Oh, the champagne. Yeah.
Come in. I see your apartment from my telescope at the window.
Ever since then, that's the only way I say champagne is champagne.
Champagne.
For sure, yeah. Yeah, but Colonel Angus on SNL.
That one was good too.
Colonel Angus, for you censors, look it up. You're gonna love it. You're gonna like my name.
Watch this. You're gonna love my nuts.
See, people don't get that unless they've seen the infomercial, but we'll allow it.
King 5-4, 2 hearts. Aaron flops top pair. So does AC. I was gonna say Adam and Adam.
I was like, so does other, anything with an A at this point. You're like, so does the other A name.
I want to call him Aces Run so bad. So Aaron bets 180. AC calls. AC's kind of just not having a great night tonight. Queen on the turn.
Kick issues for AC. He's literally looking for. God, he really needs that 9. We're looking for the chop.
Aaron bets 500.
Healthy bet. AC's definitely stacking it out. It's kind of measuring out. It's just about half a stack. If you look, the towers are red there. That's pretty close. Whites are hundreds, greens are quarters.
Adam's selling his chips. I don't know if he's leaving.
Adam just likes to have a lot of chips in like this big of a stack.
Yeah.
He's like, I am
Condensed.
I'm the chip master, but it's this much.
I like my chips concentrated.
Adam is a super nice. He's a super nice dude.
I feel like, yeah, he is. AC, I feel like he's gonna ship here.
I don't really see, if he thinks his hand's good here, he has to assume he's probably going to call pretty much most rivers, so ship it or fold, right?
So Aaron was the original raiser. Like a good king is definitely within his range. I think it's interesting that he's even thinking about this.
Because Aaron's raise to 105 could easily be king 10 or better, all of which beat him. King 10, king jack, king queen, king everything. And he finds a fold. Good. Good. Nice fold. Suki King, following on Twitch. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. I'm here with you guys every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But once again, I said up in April, I think we're streaming more than half the month. We have a lot of stream days going on. Right after Somerville and crew gets out of Run It Up Reno, they're going to be coming right down here. In fact, it's going to be the first time, I believe, that Lex Hughes and Somerville have ever actually streamed together. So they're both going to be in the booth together. It's going to be a lot of fun, along with Andrew Nemi, Mr. Poker Vlogger, who we've had here before, as well as Kevin Martin, who has also been here before. Kevin Martin, super nice guy.
Yes.
Super nice guy. I mean, he's
Very
just like,
nice.
he's super humble. He's like, I just love that I can travel around and do what I love to do. And you're like, don't we all? Like, we all wish we could do that. I love it.
So Aaron raises to 75 under the gun. And wins.
Winning. So, how many bottles of wine? Obviously, there was 4 bottles of champagne. How many bottles of wine did you guys go through in your game on Wednesday?
6 bottles of wine, 4 bottles of champagne, 2 Jaeger shots, and 4 beers.
I was gonna say, at least I saw everybody a pound of beers. I saw Matt have some beers too. So yeah.
Matt had a Jaeger shot, and
Guys,
so did Casey.
So that's a game. So you said 6 bottles of wine, 4 bottles of champagne, and a partridge in a pear tree.
You want to hear what happened is Master C Mustak sent Matt a shot of Jaeger. Casey made fun of Matt for not drinking his Jaeger and blah, 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 blah.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. He drank it, sent over Casey a shot of Jaeger, and she took it.
Oh, there you go.
I'm just saying, stuff happens in the
You're
book.
drinking it with me. I hate black licorice. Brawr. Jaeger bombs. Jaeger bombs. Let me get my mohawk and my affliction shirt. Jaeger bombs.
Let me throw up. I want to throw up. That's what I want to do.
Oh, God. A bottle of wine at Veronica is basically just like the normal, it's like ordering a beer. It's just the normal wine-sized bottle that comes.
So Sasha in the small blind, 3 bets to 375. Soup calls.
So sick. Does he have a soul read? Somehow he's like, I think we have a tie card and I have a better kicker. Oh,
And
it's
there's
so
a
sick.
five.
Now this is funny because obviously Sasha connects here, and it's a super random, like dry split board, and so both players are probably going to think they're pretty good here. This ought to be fun. And Soup was the original Razor, and Sasha with the 3-bet. This is nasty.
I'm not doing superhero themes, and I don't dress up.
Yeah, she already talked about the button. It just happens.
Sasha bets 300. Wow.
This is going to be interesting here.
Jack on the turn.
I think both players are not giving each other credit for their hands they have in any way, shape, or form. So he's going to check.
Soup's probably going to check behind.
You think? I think he might fire.
No.
I think that check Soup is kind of giving is taking as a I give up if I'm Sasha here.
So he wants a better hand to fold and a worse hand to continue. Little does he know that Sasha actually has
Yeah, he really
a
wants
worse hand.
He has no idea he wants a call here. He's like, I actually want a call, but I don't know it. And Sasha finds a fold. Ain't no shame in that game. So obviously Sasha thinks he's folding the worst hand. Little does he know how close to almost not being the worst hand that it was.
What time is it? This is the best cover.
So
I can do this and then bam.
bam,
Close.
just
Can't look.
slap it. Assassin's Bounty Tournament coming up, guys. This was a lot of fun last time we did it. $100 bounties, but plot twist, you can actually turn bounties back in to accumulate chips and add to your stack mid-tournament whenever you want, any random hand you want, and that $100 bounty then goes back into the prize pool. Lots of fun.
How many chips do you get? 15 big blinds or something?
Yeah, I think you get like 10 big blinds up to half your stack, so you can't you have to be able to accommodate that. So you have to have 100K if you want to get max value if the blinds are like 2,500, 5K. So you can get the full 50K nut. So really what a lot of players do in that circumstance, if they have multiple bounties and it's deep in the tournament, which is really where you have to do it, where it shines and you get the value, is trade in a bounty, wait a hand or two, then trade in another bounty. Don't trade multiples at once.
Yeah.
The final table of that last time was epic because you had one guy who had so many bounties, he was the short stack, but if he would have cashed in his bounties, he would have doubled the chips amount in play and been the chip leader. Like, that's how many he had. He had like 12 bounties.
Now, with the money, he would have been better off to cash in his chips.
Well, and this, and
Bounties?
yeah, he did some math, and basically, with how it worked out, second place money would have kind of possibly faded that 5K magic mark that a lot of us look for reasons I will not talk about, and that's why he didn't end up trading in any chips. But it drove the chat crazy because he's playing short stack poker and everybody's yelling, why? You're the chip leader and you just don't know it, and everybody's just losing it on the chat. Actually, it was a great stream. It had Lon Carr and Justin Hammer from LA in the booth, and that was just. And they were trying to actually get Domino's to deliver a pizza here to them in the booth, and they refused to do it. I was like, "Are you kidding me? Whatever your price is, I'll pay it." And they were like, "Oh, we're not gonna do it."
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was a fun stream. Brian from the butt makes it 75 to go with nines. We've seen aces at this table a lot tonight. Nobody's got them right now, but I'm just thinking we've, 10 times or
We haven't
something
seen all the cards yet.
Yeah, give it time. All right, AC finds a call. The Defender. That's pretty much going to seal it up for AC. AC checks over to Brian, especially with position. Brian's going to fire this. It's a quick fold.
You know, I'll give AC some credit. He's not sitting there waiting for aces.
I love it.
But he's not hitting a thing.
He's not. And that's when I say people are like, oh yeah, you're running bad. I'm like, the problem is that even the cards I'm folding aren't hitting. Like that's how bad I'm running. I can't even.
I got some whale tendencies in me. I like playing a lot of cards. It sucks when you can't hit a single GD thing. Ooh, we got a new player.
Redskin Rob coming in the house. Funny thing is, he texted me about 20 minutes ago and said, I'm ready to double up. And I was like, cool, because I saw him playing Cashier earlier. And then I look over and see that he's sitting at the table. I'm like, oh, I have no idea you're on the stream yet because we're 20 minutes behind. I'm like, good luck at the cash game, but we're live on this table right now.
Maybe we can zoom in on him texting you.
I love it. Sign here, sign away your firstborn, and there you go.
That's what we wanted, Stones.
You're right, though. AC is just getting involved, and we like it. Rob and his lovely wife Mo, his lovely new wife Mo, actually play in a poker league that we play normally down the street. It's a lot of fun, and they're just a blast to play with.
Very cool.
Here we go. All right, so ace 5-6 here, couple of hearts. Soup connects with top pair. Solid lock on this hand so far.
Pocket Apes, poker tables, says, according to Jonathan Little, Veronica is a nit. According to Vanessa and Jonathan Little, do you see them both call me a nit?
You're a nit? Wow.
You have not been on Twitter, have you?
No, I've actually been on Twitter multiple times today. Good God. Actually, this is the most my Twitter's ever been blowing up. At least my notifications work right.
You didn't even respond to my aggro tweet against you.
I clicked heart. What do you want? I don't get in Twitter wars. I don't just flick my Twitter around like it's just some thing, right?
You made me look up his death. I thought he died.
I thought he did too. You never know. See, there he goes. He's texting me right now. Time to double up. You saw it. Easy. So Brian now a resident big dog since Adam left. And it's the same kind of thing. He's pretty much almost got like a 2-to-1 chip lead on the person here with the next most, which is Sasha, just beneath 6K. Oh my God. Vocal Terror says, none of those GD second-borns. First-born sacrifices only. Wow, this got dark, and we love it. Guys, once again, you're watching Stones Live. Subscribe, follow, all the above. We promise no live sacrifices on the stream will be had.
Unless you tip us $500.
And then anything's possible.
I'm the second-born, so I'm safe.
I'm screwed.
You're the only child.
I'm screwed, yeah. Yeah, I'm screwed.
I can tell.
I have a brother and sister. They're halvesies. My brother's in broadcasting, so I felt obligated to get on camera to defend myself. Speaking of which, I have to go visit him. I've never been to Washington, D.C. That's where his new gig's at. He's the chief meteorologist out there in D.C. I really want to go check it out.
I hear you talking about it all the time. When they have 10 seconds left, he's still doing laundry at home.
It's so true. If you watch a live show, like, oh, I got 15 seconds. He's like, all right, man, I'm just going to hit the vending machine. I'll be right back. And I'm like, are you kidding me? 15 seconds till we're live on the air. And that's where they're like sliding in their chair and they're like, this just in. Me. Actually, no, that's...
Captain Kirk says I got 5 on it.
All right, Splash Pot. Wow, like Rob's just sitting down at the table. It's Splash Pot time here.
Bomb pot.
Bomb Pot, sorry. 420 in the pot. Bringing on down to Liquorville. Remember that Justin Timberlake skit on
Bringing on down to Homelessville.
Plasticville. That was great. That was a lot of fun.
Will Way wants to block B. Sure. Quill Wheaton. Why?
Cool whip.
Cool whip. Why are you saying it like that? Like what?
Saying what way. Oh, wow. So bottom 2 pair for AC gets it through.
Did it say Big Rob bet $2?
I don't know. Big Rob's like, I bet.
You know what this is? I'm just gonna speak the truth right now. This is Mystery Science Theater for poker. This is what we're doing. We just need a couple robots.
We can just Photoshop them like right here. Just boom. We'll put a couple little robot silhouettes. Hey, I know you're not busy back there, Lance. Just put some robot silhouettes right along the bottom here. You can overlay those. It'll be super easy. You know what's up.
I knew they were gonna probe my anus.
That would be so great.
Did you ever watch that show?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Busted.
Like 1960s space
Oh,
movies.
sorry. Yeah, it's yeah, that's another shit show of awesomeness for sure.
These poor guys, they watch the show after to see how they did, and then they gotta listen to us.
Let's hear the deep analytical thought. Nope, just heard more about crypto and Veronica's sex life again. Damn it. All right, Super Sue with A7 here from the big, popping up to 85.
Bob Kraft with my bun, I'm 8 feet tall.
It's true. It's a large bun.
Queen high flop, 2 clubs.
Tiny with the open-ended.
And he also does have a backdoor flush draw, although he is not going to spaz out with this one.
Oh, he might now. Check it out. Now he's definitely got the solid flush draw with the open-ended. JD currently with the best of it. We have equity-wise, Tiny's slightly edged out here.
JD is best here with an 8.
Vocal Terror says, my son actually leaves toys in front of the TV, and instead of getting them, I'm just lazy, and I pretend I'm just watching Mystery Science Theater. Every now and then they make sounds.
Does JD call this? Everything beats him. He can beat a bluff.
Oh, he lets it go. Tiny, winner, winner. See, Tiny's in that position where he's like, I have so many draws and I miss them all, so I'm just going to bet it. We're good here.
I'm super tired. I need to go home and sleep.
So you're not going to go on super hardcore rage after this?
Oh no. I have the option. Because I have girlfriends that are ready.
We know you always have.
But no, I'm so tired. And I have to go snowboarding all day tomorrow with Casey. I'm just scared because I'm gonna.
I have to go snowboarding. How's your health insurance? Your health coverage is great.
I have great health
I know.
coverage.
So you're ready to break bones.
So Casey, everyone knows the other commentator. She's so gorgeous. We're gonna go, and I'm gonna be like, you know, that friend.
Casey's the perfect snow bunny on the mountain, right? She's like,
she's gonna be so pretty and perfect. Her hair's gonna be perfect. I'm gonna be like.
She turns
Falling
sideways
over.
and just like shreds snow at you, and then pulls off her helmet. She's like, look at this, and like slow mo,
Yeah.
doves fly out.
Yes,
What
yes.
the shit just
Butterflies.
happened?
And I'm just like covered in shit.
And you get up and you're like sweating, sneezing, like, it's just,
Snot.
she's with me. Booger's frozen to your face still. Good
Hey
times.
guys, what's up?
Oh my god. Lots of kings on board here. Flush draw for Adam. One of the Adams.
All of the atoms.
All of the Adams. I want all of the Adams.
Let's just call them carbon. All 3 of them. You know, I can't even remember any of the atomic table. I don't even know if it's called that anymore. I just noodle through data.
Periodic table of elephants.
Of elements. There we go.
Chuck Norris isn't down with that, because he only recognizes the element of surprise.
Oh.
Boom! Zing!
I'm telling you, you live in like Excel and Tableau all day, you forget all your chemistry background. I did take chem.
Santa Clarita Diet is being played without me in the other room. Vocal Terror, I have no idea what that is, but good luck. Good luck with that. Thanks for tuning in, bud. See you soon.
Sasha's got the $20 mandatory straddle.
I can't believe aces to kings, he binks an ace on both boards. I mean, I'm not surprised.
Crazy, right?
Kings are never supposed to be good anyways, but dear God, aces on both boards, like now you're just
like-
showing off.
Just
Now
like
you're
rubbing
just-
salt in that wound. Ah! Ah!
Yes!
Yes!
All of this.
Yes!
Mystery Science Theater. Mystery Science Poker. It's going down.
This is the best thing ever!
I can't wait to get sued. Let's do it. I love it. That's good stuff.
My voice is so annoying. I'm sorry.
It's funny, if you get it high enough, it's almost like he's just like, right there. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's good stuff. So there was a fun drinking game where somebody put a fake mustache on the TV, and every time a face lines up with it, you have to take a drink.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, that's cool.
So JD was the original Razor here, and a lot of callers.
Stone's Life Poker says, and today is the last show ever. We are toast. Justin's like, I go away for 1 week and we get sued for copyright infringement. This is the best ever.
You should take our names off so that we can properly see them.
You know, honestly, they're cool enough to where if they saw this, I think they would just respect the tribute and probably just tweet about it. Like, who cares?
Yeah, that show is pretty cool. I have a feeling that Sasha likes Mystery Science Theater also. He seems like the type. He likes Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty's great. For people who don't like Rick and Morty, I'm like, that's okay. You're just not smart enough. I get it.
Sasha bets 275 into a lot of people. A lot of people, and everybody folds.
That's called the Sasha respect factor. It's real.
I made Sasha fold queens, by the way, the other day when I was playing this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bluffed him. I bluffed Matt, and I bluffed Sasha, and I don't want to hear any more about it.
You should have got like a guaranteed trophy for that. Like, da-da-da-da, like the bluff trophy gets brought to you. There you go.
The smoke comes out.
Definitely the light coming down from the heavens. Or
Remember what day it is today.
The atheist.
It's Atheist Day.
The light coming down
Be nice
from
to your local
perfect
atheist.
pieces of glass, funneling the light down to the heaven.
Science made the light happen.
Whatever. Once again, you guys are watching Stone's Live Mystery Science Theater Edition. If you haven't done so yet, follow, subscribe, all the above.
Chris Stevens says, okay, your tech guys made up for all the times the readers were screwed up with that graphic. That's amazing.
I like that because I know he went out, he found this graphic, he photoshopped it transparent, he put it on here. It took him a minute, and I respect that. I like that.
It's so good.
You did well.
It's so
You
good.
did well. You did well.
I'm so impressed.
Like he's touching your hand right now. It's freaking me out.
Oh my god. He's so like, oh. Oh. I was gonna say something.
No, don't do it. I know what you're doing. Hands above the table. Hands above the table here. Like, keep them up.
Soup raises in the cutoff, I think, to 100, and gets a couple callers.
An AC here actually with a couple of opers, but he's got that weird little gutter ball for four.
Oh yeah, he should push my glasses up.
Oh, there we go. There they are. Perfect. Oh, there we go. We put our names there. There we go. There we go. It's official.
Perfect.
We're official. We're a real show. Yay. All right, so Sue bets 260. Adam finds a fold. Oh, so does AC. He's out of there. That's nothing to do with it.
This is so the best.
It is. This should be like the new standard. Looks like he's just like holding up your collar. Make sure.
Rubs my chin on his face, on his hand.
Just resting.
Picking my nose.
So there's 21,000 just between the top 3 chip stacks at the table. That's a pretty healthy game.
I feel like our silly factor just goes a little too high with the two of us.
Oh, I think it goes to just the right amount, for sure. Because I'd rather ask for forgiveness than permission when acting a fool, so I think we're right on track.
I love that I got the robots on my end.
I got nothing. I just have normal seats.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Put random crap on my end, just random things pointing at whatever. Maybe like a Michael Jackson just doing the cross.
No, we're doing Mystery Science Theater.
I'm sorry, you're right. No, keep it normal.
Soup with an ace-7 of hearts in the hijack goes upstairs. Now the straddle is just 20. It raises to 85. The table's been raising kind of big pre-flop. The last time I played 5, 10, 20. They actually were all raising to 75 the last time I played 5, 10, 20. Queen high flop. Now AC connects with this. I'm assuming AC checked and is letting Soup Soup keep all of his bluffs in his range. He does have a 7 and a backdoor flush draw. Adam with a 7, he calls. That's interesting. I think he thinks Soup Soup would like c-bet his entire range, whether he hit or missed. 6 on the turn. Interesting hand. AC checks again. I think Soup Soup maybe slows down here. He checks. AC's best. Now AC, I think AC should have maybe, well, I don't know. It's kind of a spot where like he's kind of like only going to make money on the turn because if the flush misses on the river, like he thinks one of his opponents might have a flush draw. Yeah. On the turn.
And it was kind of weird too because the river showing that his remaining chips was just about $1,000 and the pot was at $1,000. I mean, really, what is he? He's just like betting him the stack, and he's looking to get called by a worse hand, so he just checks for showdown value and pretty much doubles.
Mystery Science Veronica 3000, yes.
Just true. Oh, just heard a new shooter getting. Oh, look who's sitting down Stone's. No spoilers. Look who's sitting down Stone's live game. Holla. See him wandering around the table there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Guys, this is a 5, 10, 20 game. Start out with a $1,000 min to no max buy-in. Brian's Towers on Towers. Just comes into town, I'll just play a little game, snap a bunch of people off, get aces to kings.
Towers upon towers.
On racks on racks on stacks on stacks.
He just like tips $100 for a water.
Yeah, so here you go. Not a biggie. I was parched. I felt there was good value in Stone's water.
There's a lot of gamble in
Cold
the water.
Stone's water. Apply to burns.
Well played.
It's true.
Bigger Ultra cheered.
Cheering it up. Thanks for the
up?
bits.
What's up, Bigger Ultra? Nice to see you.
Big Ultra, no good. Bigger Ultra, way better.
Right? Biggest Ultra. Call me.
Oh, wow.
Big Rob raises to 120. Getting frisky. Just join the table.
9-10 Jack would be fun.
Right?
Oof, I see a Jack in the window. I get all excited.
You got excited.
You could, yeah.
Pretty dry board. C-bet of like third pot would be perfect here.
Bigger Ultra considering name change now to Biggest Ultra. Okay, so
Are you trying to calculate
yeah,
stuff?
it's like 30 to 33K on the table.
Like it looked so painful from here. Like there was steam coming out of his ears. Him
For
trying to
sure, and I
calculate
was actually not only counting on my fingers but my toes as well, and that's why the boot stinks. I had to take off my shoes. I apologize.
Legit, a guy was sitting next to me today that had. He was wearing closed shoes. I swear, there was either Parmesan or like something was smelling like dirty feet.
You
and
lost
I was
me
like,
at Parmesan. I was just like,
oh. There is one dish here where they put a ton of fresh Parmesan and it's so stinky.
I was like, if it's actual Parmesan, I'm okay with it. But if it's something that's not Parmesan that smells like Parmesan, it's just foul. It's just.
You mean like feet?
Yeah, exactly. In fact, we went to this cheese sample place and they had a feet they basically just called, or I'm sorry, feet. A cheese they called stinky, stinky feet cheese.
Yeah.
And that's what they called it.
It was probably delicious, but
it was amazing. As long as you like hold your nose when you enjoy it.
I generally don't like cheese, but I like proper cheese.
Yeah.
Soup Soup raises to 125. Adam calls.
This could be fun. So we have an overpair for Soup Soup and open-ended for Adam. For 6 peels, jack peels, this could be all sorts of fun. For 6 peels, it could get real nasty.
Lady Nomak, what's up? Nice to see you. It's the Mystery Science Theater edition.
Yeah, Will, that's exactly what happened. Harlan had kings versus aces, and that was about a 12K pot. They ran it twice. Aces binked an ace on both boards. It was not pretty. We go 5 peel, doesn't change anything. Soup still with a solid hold in his hand. Pot's at 735, and he's gonna bet 5 1/4.
Adam realizing his equity is pretty low still here, being open-ended. He probably...
And he's thinking, man, if Soup has any sort of like flush draw 2, then that's the problem. When you're trying to draw with open-ended, especially on an already paired board and flush draw potential board, you just have to hit such a specific card that, and still even then, you got to second guess yourself. It just get away onto the next hand.
All I do is second guess myself.
Yeah, true. I even third guess myself.
All
so
of
many
my
guesses.
decisions are bad.
Maybe you should second guess yourself a little more and make some good decisions. No?
Third guess.
Third guess. Third guess is best guess.
Yeah, this place is getting busy. Everyone started walking in the door.
So I clipped it out. I know you saw it on Twitter, but how about Casey's call with that ace on that? That was just such a great call.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. Everybody got to sweat it. Chat was sweating it. We're all just like, oh, how do you call this? There's so many things that beat you here. And she almost insta called and then made us all wait for it and then makes a call. It was great. And Matt made a great move because that move will work on the majority of players.
Casey has been so fun on the stream because she's been in spots where she got bluffed, and then she's been in spots where she's called bluffs. Like, she's in a lot of big hands.
Yeah.
Her and Kat had a big hand in in the ladies stream. I love her on the stream. I'm a fan. King high flop. Nothing for nobody. Brian was the original raiser. I'm surprised he didn't see bet.
Lady Nomak, what's going on? Saw you cashing checks and snapping necks. I like that.
I got called a nit by Vanessa and Jonathan Little on Twitter.
Everybody we invite here just calls you a nit. Welcome to Stones.
But they all want to freaking play in my game. And they want to do this in my game. And that's what they do.
They spew.
Bring it. Jonathan and Vanessa.
It's funny. I think every big hitter we have come to your game, I'm like...
Except for Bart Hansen's made money.
Yeah. But was that your game where he made that move with Kelly Winterhalter, the 5-bet back and forth? That wasn't your game, right?
No, that was not my game, but that was a beautiful one.
Oh, yeah. But Bart made money in your game.
He made money in my game. You know why? He was so lit. He couldn't even speak.
You have to get on their level to beat them. You can't outplay a drunk guy if you're not drunk.
Right.
It's true. It's solid logic.
Logic. This is a science show.
Clearly, you can see all of this science right here.
Mystery Science Theater solved. Lady Momox says that was a sick move by Poker Mama, holding it down. Yep.
Big Rob on the button here, Jack 7 suited. We've seen a lot of players. Yeah, he's gonna let it go. Then you just chop on to the next one maybe. Oh no, there we go. Down to the blind of the straddle. No yawn zone.
JD tens, wakes up with tens. And then a raise.
Yeah, Jonathan Little, where was it was either a video clip he posted or maybe it was on your Snapchat where he's just like, how am I stuck in this game $5,000 right now in this 1-3 game? This was not expected.
Oh, that was his vlog.
It was it? Okay, yeah.
I didn't even know he had a vlog. King on the turn.
Soup catches up. Soup's like, yeah, hit it. Next hand.
I hit it, I quit it, and that's how I do.
On with the show. That's why I look like this. That's why I rock this colored shirt. I make moves.
Leave Soup alone.
Soup's a good dude.
I love Soup. Oh! I love it.
We have robots everywhere. Have you met my
He's
robot?
the best. He is. This one is the best. He's my favorite robot.
He's just standing on my hand. Look at him.
I'm fingering him.
And now he's off my hand because I'm freaked out.
He is the best. Like, he's the sassiest. He's the one who I quoted him when I said, I just knew they were going to anal probe me.
I love it. Those are just our friends in the booth with us, hanging out.
Brian raises to 75. Suited ace. Hey, Snap friend. How are you? Everyone's my Snap friend in here. Except for Sasha. Sasha's not on anything. I have to ask people to take pictures of him when he final tables and then snap me. David Valdez always does that.
Oh, yeah. Valdez will definitely take all the pictures you need.
Yeah, so Brian S. was the original raiser. Flop comes queen high. Nothing for nobody. He hasn't been c-betting a lot of his hands, so he does now. I have a feeling he's going to get a fold out of Soup Soup.
Sure does. Once again, you guys are watching Stones Live. Click the follow, subscribe, heart button, all of the above. We're here with you Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
My friend says my favorite Veronica moment is when she squished some guy's head in her hometown on the escalator and the other guy behind her got it. Those were my two cousins. And so my one cousin didn't notice that I was squishing his head.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in Wrocław. That was in September.
Would you say that again? You were where?
Wrocław, Poland.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say, I'm not going to try to pronounce that. That's all you.
Lady Nomuk says social media is death. Probably. It's probably bad, but I just can't stop.
You just put the needle in the vein right there.
I just can't stop loving you. And if I stop, then tell me just what will I do? I just can't stop loving you.
Oof. Don't look at me and say that.
Oof. Rah, rah,
and that's how it just goes right back down. There it is. Drunk Lady Gaga is best Lady Gaga. No, man. 10-eye board here, couple of diamonds. Not really much going on here. Tiny's ace high, still in the lead.
Nine on the turn. They all check the flop.
That actually puts Subisu open-ended. Tiny's not only an ace high, but also a wheel draw. Breaking out.
Look, it says 20. It's not 20. Oh, it's 4.
Yeah, your notification is hammer drunk.
Address, please.
Oh, you on the Twitters, you kids with your Twitters and your snappy chats and all that mess. You crazy kids.
Oh, my bowling league's probably snapping me. No, they're not.
Come on out. It's all up here. That is guys and you on social media. You know it's true.
Props. I've seen that. I've sent that out.
It's true.
I should do that myself. Do you want to do that gift with me?
Yes.
Next time I'm at your house? I'll bring the hot dogs?
Yes. Guys, for those who don't know what we're talking about, I basically summed it up, and I'm going to throw this on the thing.
Soup
even if it gets me
raises
fired.
to 70.
This is what Veronica's life is like on social media. There you go. I'm just going to come out and say it. Boom. But yeah, we should reenact that totally. That's only because they know you're over 40.
Well, I don't even want to talk about parents anymore. Oh, Veronica, yeah, good time. Your mother, she was number one.
Yeah, I was going to say, even your dad is like number one. My daughter, very nice. She's the best.
No, he didn't say that about his daughter.
I know, that's weird. You would say that.
I'm kind of disappointed right now.
Go on.
The Mystery Science Theater is gone.
It was good while it lasted. It was solid.
Yeah, when it's good, it never lasts that long.
Make sure you bring over like the extra plump ballpark franks when we film that. We have to go all the way with
Cheese
that.
filled or something?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and then
I'm
at the end
breeding
it will just be
vegan
one vegan dogs.
I'm serious, I can't do
What
it.
kinda? Oh god.
I need to wash them first, actually. Let them dry, because I don't want a bunch of wet wieners.
You have a really, really weird behind-the-scenes sex life. Inquiring minds wanted to know, and now you got a preview. Now you know. Welcome to Stone's Life. This is what I deal with right here. It's good times.
Big Rob raises to 85 with the suited ace. JD never found suited cards he didn't like.
Pickle Rick to the face. Let's do it with a bunch of Pickle Ricks. Pickle Ricks!
Yeah, but Pickle Ricks are expensive. I looked on Amazon, they're like $10 each. You know how many we'd have to buy?
Totally worth it.
I mean, if you're that rich.
I'm that pickle rich.
JD 3 bets to 360. I like it. I mean, if you're gonna play 9-7, the problem is with 9-7 is it's like a gap suited connector, and you really want implied odds. So you want a bunch of people, or you win a pre-flop like that, I guess. Lady Nomak says, then film the bathtub filled with butter. Yeah, we went through that episode. It was me and Brent. We had a butter bathtub episode.
Wow.
A lot of talk about butter and
I must have missed that one. Sounds like a slippery slope.
Ayo!
Hey, oh, hey. We do have an open seat. I would imagine that will get filled pretty quick.
I would think that everybody on Twitch would be driving over to get that open seat because they all are really good.
True.
Or they used to be. They used to troll us. They're actually quite nice now.
Yeah, no, everybody's like, oh, I crushed this game. I'm thinking, come play it. You're good.
Big Rob, just
being
calling.
saved for Bill H. We wish.
You
in
can't-
fact, Bill H. almost had a seat.
Look, you can't be called Big Rob and just call. Big Rob is a name for a guy who raises, right?
I love you have Big Rob and Tiny, both big dudes, but like totally taking different approaches to the name.
We got a bunch of limpers. Lots of jacks.
Yeah, Jack Deuce here. It looks like Aaron with the best of it now. Tiny with the mystery hand still. And he's getting out, so definitely Aaron with the best of it. Bill H almost got put into your game on Wednesday, and I was thinking if Bill H came into there on your game, that breaks the internet. That and Kim Kardashian's butt.
You don't
apparently break the
even
internet.
know which people were texting me before my game.
Asking you, like, is Bill H? Come on.
No,
No?
no. You don't even know who was asking to be in my game before the show.
I don't.
Better than Bill H.
Oof. I won't name names. I could imagine one or two people will figure it out.
2 or 3 better than Bill H.
Let me guess.
And
one is their name
then
Mike.
suddenly, I'm the best friend of every 10-25 player in the city. And everyone's like, hey V, when's your name's Veronica and friends? Can I go?
You know you're gonna have your game's gonna end up being a 1-3-50. Like that's what your
what it
game's gonna be.
is.
It's already pretty much that.
1-3-200.
Yeah. Or in Frank's giant V straddle, 1-3-270.
Yes. David Olson, what's up? Nice to see you in the chat. Always great action at Stones. Hi. Justin Kelly and VB, what's up?
Going on.
Sasha raises to 60, which I think is like a normal raise. A normal raise. But you can go 4x in a cash game. You play much deeper.
Check
I like it.
out. 8-7 deuce. Sasha binks the 7. When's the next Veronica and Friends?
Every third Wednesday of every month, except in April, because we have professionals coming in to steal my show, and it'll be on the 4th Wednesday of April. You know, guys like Andrew Nemi, Jason Somerville, those kinds of...
Get Mara and Lex Veldhuis. You know, just the usual other crushers.
The usual. I like when people walk by and like don't realize we have a show, and they're like, they're recording a show.
Ooh, pretty
Are we on the
lights.
TVs in the dark side?
I don't know. Sometimes we are. Let's take a look.
So they both check the turn. Now river comes a king.
No, I think they hate us. They hate us over there. They're like, we're busy losing money at blackjack. We don't want to see poker. We don't want to
Sasha,
see skilled players.
Sasha's wondering. Big Rob was the caller, so he can't have an ace king right now. I just think like Sasha thinks he's kind of probably got him beat here. Maybe he's just bluffing. I think Sasha, this is not making sense to Sasha.
So he's trying to rebuild the story, and he's like, "What? How do you have?"
I'm just saying, Ace King. So Sasha was the original raiser. Ace King 3-bets. You know, King Queen might even 3-bet. King Queen should 3-bet pre-flop.
And he's gonna find the call.
Calling, yeah.
And this is what you'll see in these better players, higher stakes, deeper level games. A lot of these players, I mean, it's not just like, okay, the king rivered, you must have the king. These players will go back and they're going to replay the entire hand from start to finish in their head, and whatever story you're trying to sell, it better be congruent all the way through, because if they find a leak in your story, they're just going to snap call and be like, prove it, and then you're going to get what we just saw.
David Olson says, Brian Stack looking good. It's healthy.
You can thank Harlan
Brian
for that.
Stack went to Whole Foods and ate organic for a week and was like, yeah, and then some ice cream for dessert. Healthy.
Wow, nice. Chip diet, it's real. Chip diet is real.
You gotta feed your chips, baby.
It's true.
Quill Hui says, good call.
Quill Hui.
Your name is now Quill Hui.
Yeah.
I keep on wanting to call Soup Soup SpongeBob. I don't know, it just goes in my head. It just goes in my head.
I just think Subi Sub. There's a lot of people with like Subaru WRXs. They call their cars like a Subi Sub. I don't know if that's where we got it, but I like Subi Sub. It's a good dude. Lots of fun.
And we're going upstairs, ladies and gentlemen. Brian says 130. 135, pardon me. Soup says, Brian, my friend, my favorite customer. What are you doing?
Why?
Why?
Tell me more.
What's this? And he's like, I don't care, I'll call.
What's 135 between friends?
Yeah.
We'll see a couple cards.
Well, I don't know what it is.
It's like $45 a card on the flop. Not a big deal. It's good value.
It is good value.
10 high board here. Brian and Adam both connect with their 8 mid pair. Super Soup kind of in the shit house here.
Not literally.
No.
Figuratively.
Yes, figuratively. The figurative shit house.
Brian bets 200. Adam calls.
Total brick on the turn. Still battle of the kicker with the 8s. Oh, not anymore. Now I'm thinking pots at 840. Adam's definitely gonna fire here. And I don't know if Brian finds a call at this point. I think Brian's alarms are already going off.
Look at how annoying Adam's phone is with that horrible iPhone little black thing on the top. That's how horrible iPhones are. I'm just saying. Samsungs are better.
Yeah.
Now, this is a bet. How much was it? About, did he go half pot? No, 575. So a little more than a third pot. Brian lets it go. Everything beats him.
Yeah, there's no reason we're calling there.
How the hell we wind up like this? I think, like, every year I have to buy Jake that CD. What were they called again? From Canada.
What, CDs?
Yeah, with that shitty band that I just sang.
Oh.
What were they called again? They're so bad.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the name of the band.
The lead singer had a bob. Dressed like an Alberta boy. Okay, I gotta do this. Like, I'm irritated right now.
No, it's gonna bug you. Just let her finish, guys. All right, so Brian over here from the cutoff is gonna come in for 20.
Nickelback!
It was the Nickelback. I wanted to say it too. I just didn't. God, if Vocal Terror was here, he'd be giving us so much crap for not knowing that.
Day! Ladies and gentlemen.
When night turns into day. Sorry.
This is when we kissy face. Day is such a Zoolander guy.
It was all dark on the table, and then day came to lighten it up.
The heavens opened up, and day came.
Jeez. I don't want to know what you guys do off stream, man. That has nothing to do with. Wow. All right.
That happened by accident.
Oh, that one. That one was an accident. The other 95 were definitely not accidents, but that one, let me tell you, an accident.
If you want to get involved, I just say jump.
Weird.
Wow. That was a hot.
So hot.
She's on fire today. Holy, like, there's a lot of hot.
I feel like I
chicks
want
in
to pull
this
the
program.
Wayne's World, like when he does the Foxy dance. Foxy.
Yeah.
Dum, dum, dum.
I can't stop staring at you. You look so hot. I know.
So,
Windows to the walls.
Big Rob, I like that. Big Rob bets 150 here with King High. Soup Soup definitely makes the call. Brian behind with the same hand, pricing out. He said, I'll call. I got these extra reds to spare. Why not? So we have two of the same hands. Big Rob on air. See if he can. Boom. Oh, Whiff City. This does complete potential diamond.
Backdoor, though. I mean,
backdoor.
you're
I
less
don't think,
worried about backdoor.
Exactly. And I don't really think there's no move that Rob can make here, unfortunately, that wins him this pot. I think it's one of those scenarios where if Soupy Soup folds, Brian calls. If Soup calls, Brian can fold. It's one of those things. What is this, a school for ants?
Check, check.
From Aurora, Illinois. Oh, yeah. Honestly, Wayne's World made me want to get a red rope dispenser in the ceiling of my car. For sure. You remember that?
It's been a while.
That's okay. Wayne's World, you can go back and watch it again.
Party time, excellent.
Yeah. That was actually a random trivia question the other night, is what 1992 movie won Queen a Video Music Award? And it was Wayne's World from the car scene when they're all headbanging.
Yeah.
Bohemian Rhapsody, yeah.
I didn't even know Queen won a
Well, I think it was a VMA, right? Video Music
okay.
Awards, MTV. The Cool Spaceman. Another random trivia question that was super messed up. How many feet of wire are in a slinky? We're trying to think, like, how long is the ring and how big is the slinky? All right, just throw it out in feet.
30 feet?
63 feet. So we had answers all around like 15, 20, and then actually it was Brent who was like 70, and all of us are like, shut up, Brent, you don't know what you're talking about. And the answer is 63.
But if it was the Price is Right, he'd be wrong.
That's what I mean.
Price is Right, yeah, you can't go over.
Price is wrong.
Price is wrong!
You guys know. Billy Madison in the house. Oh, I'm sorry. Happy Gilmore. I apologize.
Paul Hillard says, party on, Justin. Shwing.
All right, new dealer in the house. That means Potosaurus time. I'm going to say that every time now that I know it jades you so bad. We're only going to say it more.
I hate it.
I love you.
Whatever. You and everybody else.
Oh, please. Everybody else is taking a number at the deli. It's like, now serving number 2, and it's like Beetlejuice. You're number 1,785,000. Good luck, guys.
$40 bomb pot.
Look at all the
we love
7s
it.
are gone. 7s are cheap. Ace on board. Sasha and Brian both with an ace. When somebody gets felted now, all I can think is like, how the hell do we end up like this? It's so bad. Oh, there we go. A split pot there. Otherwise known as a splot, apparently. Just let it happen, guys. Creating
So
new term.
organic.
I'm a wordsmith, all right? I don't want to brag.
Oh, silver tongue devil.
I've been called that before. For other reasons. All right, Brian fires 175. Sasha. Oh, Sasha's just not worth it. Gonna let it go. Brian's like, oh, I got this. Ah, crap. Chop pot. So guys, we've got just about 30 minutes left in this show. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you click the follow, heart, subscribe button.
That hollow hole that was your heart.
Yeah. Fill that with the click of the green heart there on Twitch. I'm pretty sure I'm super dyslexic. I think I said,
I'm flirting with every girl in here tonight. I just am. I'm just horrible.
guys, when you wonder why you can't get a date, now you know why. Maybe you should try a wig next time.
Try it. I'll get a Veronica mask for you.
Because you want to date yourself?
No, that they can wear so they can try to get the girls.
Oh, that's super hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck.
How creepy would that be?
That'd be extra creepy.
Did you see my snap
I'd be
when these guys in LA were wearing the Trump and the Kim Jong masks and dancing together?
It's crazy. So when we had our onesie pub crawl, it was at right in Santa Monica.
I was in Santa Monica, dude.
They were right there.
Yeah.
At the pier.
Yeah.
You saw them, same people.
Yeah, yeah.
Those masks were freakishly real.
So good.
Like freaky real.
So good, yeah.
Like you're sitting there and. Ugh.
You know why I went there?
Why?
Because I saw your snaps.
Oh, yeah?
Because I was going to go to LA and I didn't know exactly where to go. I'm like, I'll go to Santa Monica.
Yeah, on the pier right there. It's a lot of fun. Oh my god, and the guy dancing on the pier singing. Oh, it's just the best.
I got a hotel on the beach, dude.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we with Mr. Poker Boss, he got an Airbnb and it was right there on the corner, so we just crossed the street and boom, there's the pier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a blast. Oh, and I'm just gonna say, life pro tip, guys. I hacked the parking system there.
Oh, I did too. I parked for free the entire weekend.
Tell me how you parked it.
Okay, there's public parking, dude, all weekend. I just had to park like I parked like 2 miles from my hotel.
Wow, that's solid. So I parked in a parking garage next to where we were staying, but here's the kicker. There's it's $25 a day, I think, and I stayed multiple days. But it said if you had a lost ticket, then it's just a maximum fee. And I was like, well, it's just the one day. It's the one day for max fee. And so I just leave me. I'm like, even though before I put in my ticket, I'm like, lost ticket. And it's like $25. Sounds better than $75. I'll pay it. Boom. Done.
Yeah, I paid $0 and I stayed in a public on the street.
Nice. You stayed in a public on the street. Day. Finally getting ready to sit down here. So now it's open-ended on the turn for JD. Brian's still with ace high. JD firing 300 with position, putting the pressure. Brian's getting out. Scooping the pot.
I don't know if I like that bet because, pretty much anything that calls you is beating you.
Oh, anything that calls you is crushed. You're crushed.
Yeah, and it's kind of like it's not a value bet, I guess.
Well, there's nothing value about that. You're just like, please go away. That's what I call a cross my fingers bet. When I just bet and I'm like, please don't call, please don't call, please don't call.
Did Soup leave?
I believe so.
There's a hole in my heart right now. There's sadness inside of me.
But you guys can fill it if you click that follow subscribe button right now.
No, nothing will ever fill the hole in my heart. I'm just...
Even a nice... What about a life-size Pickle Rick? Which is really just still a pickle.
I don't like anything or love anything, so, The truth is that I'm not capable of loving.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, it's cool. Actually, I needed some more ice for my drink, so if you don't mind, I was just going to chisel some off your heart.
Perfect.
Cool. Perfect. Thank you.
Queen high flop. Brian finally hits something on this board. Check, check. The unfortunate thing for him is JD has absolute squadoosh.
Squadoosh, nothing, nada, bye-bye. Now we're even singing in the chat.
Yeah, I like that 80s song. Don't you forget about me. Don't. Oh, by the way, there's an 80s band playing at Harlow's, I think in April, and I've gone to them before and it was a blast.
Do they have a really punny name? What's their name?
No, it's like an 80s, they just sing it. I don't know what their 80s name is.
They need to have
Harlow's.
They need to have a good punny name though. With all the 80s terms that are available. Come on.
I'm sure they do.
Be clever.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure it's a clever name.
They do?
I'm just bad at remembering. I just remember seeing them. I had so much fun. Paul Hillard says, "What up, lady? Just pulled off the road for the night and tuned in." Oh yeah, he's a truck driver. Welcome, Paul. Nice to see you. You've missed a lot of our 5, 10, 20 action.
Truck driver Paul, where in the world is Paul then? Where have you pulled off at, my friend?
It's good to pull over when you're tired and get some sleep.
True.
I probably saw the worst accident I've ever seen in my life involving a semi because the guy fell asleep.
I always hate when I have an accident with my semi. Just watching the camera and you looking away, it's just the best.
Day, where have you been all my life?
Pictureless.
Raises to 65.
And isn't even at the table. Where's he at? Where's he at?
Oh, they switched his seat.
Oh,
He
okay.
switched.
Lady No Muck, you're awesome. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for coming in, Lady No Muck.
Oh,
Jack
Z-May 35. Ain't nothing ever awkward here, bud. All right, Big Rob checks. Day is gonna bet the gutter ball. Gets it through. Oh, in Clyde, Ohio.
On the turnpike. Nice.
We've had some really weird weather around here lately. Like it's sunny and then it's rainy and then it's sunny and rainy and then it's like lightning. We had some flash floods, I guess, around the Folsom area. Trapped a bunch of
weird.
cars.
The creek by my house is like flooded. Z-May 35 says awkward.
Never. Brian on the button. Queen
Just
4
fine.
suited. So Brian on the button, he can find just about any 2 cards. Ooh, Big Rob waking up with Ace King. Gonna apply the pressure. Just heads up. I think this is just a raise. Might just find a couple folds. Brian will come along. There it is. Let's check it out.
Brian's always having a good time. Ace high flop.
Beautiful.
Big Rob gets a nice flop for his hand. He continues.
And really nothing for Brian to grasp onto here. Big Rob's been relatively snug. I think he got away with 1 air barrel earlier, but then, ended up getting called on the river, so I don't think Big Rob's in mini bluff mode right now.
Okay, this place is full. Like, during our stream.
Yeah, oh my god, you're not even kidding. Every single table here is now packed.
Holy shit, what happened?
Holy shiitake.
It's like jamming full.
1, 2. Okay, so once again, guys, if you haven't done it, download the Stones Gambling Hall app. You can actually see all the games that are running. You can sign up for a seat live. So you can see how many tables are running. But as far as I can see, it's everything I can see. Every table is filled. So there you go.
Yeah. I gotta find Casey and ask her if she'll let me sleep in tomorrow because I'm so tired.
And you guys are just gonna go for 1 day? No, you're not sleeping in. You guys are on the road at like 7. Yeah.
We're gonna snowboard all day. Probably spend the night because we'll be so tired. We'll have to go somewhere and drink beer. And then leave in the morning.
Sounds awesome.
Whenever we wake up. When I say morning, I mean whenever we wake up.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, there's no. Trust me, you guys ain't leaving before like noon, like 11 for sure.
Brian with a hefty stack.
Still over 30K in play on the table, even though we've had a couple heavy hitters cash out. Are you checking for any appointments you possibly have after the stream?
I have an appointment with my bed.
Absolutely. Sounds great.
I plan on sleeping. Last time actually every time I say that, I end up staying here and playing.
Oh, yeah. You can't. Don't say that, because then you're always going to stay here and play.
I actually didn't bring my money on purpose.
Nice. Because when I have to borrow money to play, it at least prevents me from playing a little bit more.
I mean, I could borrow money to play, but I'm not going to. My banker's not here, though.
You have a private banker?
No, I have like a few people I could hit up for money.
Of course.
I swear to God, I have to go to the bathroom so bad. I've been looking at my...
No, you just gotta wait. You have 17 minutes of awesomeness left stuck with me.
You're getting in a game, aren't you?
I am. I'm pulling up all of the games here so I can hop on. So it looks like right now we're running 5 1-2 games, 3 1-3 games, a 2-5 game, a 4-8 Omaha high-low half-kill game,
Half-kill?
Yeah, and a 3-6 limit game, and our 5-10-20. Yeah, wow.
We have an 8 or better running? Oh,
8
no,
or
that's
better,
intro.
but we have a waiting list of 11. Like they'll pop one off as soon as a table opens. So yeah.
Last time they had a 6-12 Holdem, limit Holdem game.
Random. That's
Random,
cool.
right?
Like ready to move on up in the limit stakes. Like yeah, all right.
No, 6-12 is kind of nice.
Yeah. Well, it's enough to where you can. Yeah, I mean, you can make some cash on that. So, battle of the king kickers here. Ace king still the best. Days like the stream's almost over. I don't have to worry about the salad run good quite yet. Just gonna have like steak and some fries.
Steak fries.
Steak fries. Ice-ski, now following on Twitch. Thanks so much. We appreciate it.
I don't know if I can make it.
Just go. No. I mean, just go right where you're. No, it's from done. Just run. Run for your life.
Be right back.
All right, guys, she's gone. You guys want to go through her phone? There it is. There's the Stones app, guys. Really, if you just Google Stones Gambling Hall or Stones Gambling or Stones Hall, something like that, I think it pops up. It's available on the Android and iOS platform, so whatever you want. You can also track your player card points in there, and you can see, I believe, the full menu and our calendar of events, and it's got everything we need on it. It's pretty sweet. All right, so I'm thinking, is this a 20 straddle, maybe? JD made the call with 8 jack over to Sasha. Makes it 120 to go. JD finds a call. Ooh, this is fun. Look at this. Both players flop open-ended in all sorts of different ways here. Quick check over to Sasha. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Sasha first to act. Looks like he fires out a bet. 175. JD, now this is the infamous position. Chime in the chat. Tell me what you think. Do you guys win more pots or lose more pots when you're cashing out and you have the racks on the table and you're ready to go? Do you find yourself donating more or winning more money? Because there's definitely both sides of the spectrum. I end up getting pretty lucky and winning more money. A lot of people I know start hemorrhaging chips when they're trying to cash out or rack their chips, and they start playing hands during that. We'll see. And this is what I'm talking about. He pops to 500. I don't know if Sasha can really call this here. He has to play the rest of the hand out of position. He knows he's pretty much drawn to hit that. Heaven forbid if JD has any piece of a club draw as well, he could be in trouble here. JD has some weird hand, like a ace-5 of clubs or something. Sasha could be in a world of hurt. Sasha doesn't know how much he really wants to commit to the rest of his hand here. We missed you.
Aw, thanks.
We missed you so much.
Ooh, Sasha in a big hand. Open-ended.
Yeah, look at that. So he raises pre-flop, and then they end up both flopping open-ended. Then he fires on the flop, and JD's like, no, I'm going to raise. Oh, did Sasha ship? Wow, Sasha in beast mode. I love this. I mean, JD's going to have such a phenomenal hand to call this. Plus, JD, and we talked about this earlier, JD's already in rack out, cash out mode. And so I think Sasha's detecting that, and it's like, I ask players, do you generally win pots or lose pots if you're playing hands while you're stacking in the rack? Let's see.
He's going to fold.
Yeah, I mean, how do you make this call if you're JD?
But then again, it's JD. JD is not scared to make these kinds of calls.
Well, and so Doc Holliday says, I've seen players be much more tighter when they're racking up their chips like that. And I think, I totally agree with you, and I think that's kind of what Sasha's playing on here. A bit of a semi-bluff, but I think he's thinking he could just get JD to get out of here.
What a sickness.
Oh, wow, what is... I thought I keep thinking he's going to throw it in. I think he's out of here.
Yeah. I could see him just like pushing in the racks.
So that was really great. Both players with essentially air, right? And Sasha fires. JD makes a great bet, and Sasha makes a great 3-bet push there. That right there, and this is the kind of leveling we're talking about. These higher limit games you can get away with. In lower limit games, you don't really see a lot of that because by that point you're already so deep into a pot. You're just like, whatever, I'm all in. If I get there, I get there. It's only a couple $100. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, Sasha actually probably wants that call because he's pretty much most of the time going to be winning. Sasha's like, what do you want me to do, huh? What do you want me to do?
Hey, yo, hey! It's so funny that apparently what we call the dark side of the table games, they call us the dark side. They got it twisted. They're so wrong.
Who calls us
Like
that?
the dealers over there. They're like, oh no, that's the dark side. I'm like, what are you talking about?
So wrong.
This is the light side. This is where day is at.
This is where day is at.
Right? See what I did there?
Well done.
Cute.
So Sasha raises to 80. Aaron calls. Flop is king high. They both check. Did they both check? No.
Nope, Sasha first to act here.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought I saw them check. He bets 55. Sasha, I'm your biggest fan.
Large fan, huge fan.
100% he doesn't even watch this.
Yo, Sasha doesn't care. Sasha's like, don't look at me. I'm just here to rake chips. I'm the invisible ghost.
Ooh, there are chips coming. Come hither.
Come hither.
my
Come
chips.
hither, chips. What is that? Is that 2,500 in chips? Something like that? Just green? Racco green?
Why does Day have a little ladybug with him? That is so adorbs.
The lucky ladybug.
That is so adorbs. I feel like Day has a sweet soft spot.
Day's like, I know I look hardcore, but this is my ladybug. Have you met my ladybug right here?
Look, dude, have you met my ladybug?
Back off. Check out this, check out
Big
this
Rob
ladybug.
with kings.
All right, so let's see, stacking it out. Now this is one of those awkward size raises. Now check this out. He obviously dedicates himself to this pot. With this raise sizing, he's only got 350 behind, something like that. So I think it's pretty obvious that this is the same thing as just open shipping.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see a smaller bet by Big Rob. I think that it's just everybody's gonna find a fold real easy here. And if that's what he wanted, that's one thing. But you never know. Adam might be just looking to say, whatever, I'll gamble with you. Stick it in with 4-6 suited. Or Aaron might do the same.
Adam is a little bit of a crusher. He's making correct moves all day.
It gets through. Well, I mean, it's a guaranteed win, I think, at that raise sizing. If he wanted action, you know, I think, obviously, if it's 50 to go, 400's a little ambitious. I don't think many players are going to call that when you have less than 400 behind.
Rebecca in the booth. Always no show for my games.
She's like, no, I'm busy.
No, she always says, yeah, I'm confirming. Yes, I'm coming in. Yes, I'll be there. And doesn't show.
I don't know.
Like 3 times now.
Is it because she's dealing in the room at the same time?
No. She just doesn't show.
All right, Brian pops to 75. Aaron makes the call here. Both players kind of hate this flop. Aaron's 7's in the lead.
I want to see who the new player is.
Right? Let's see, do we have any hints on here with names? No, we have, yeah, here they are, Player 5. Player 5, guys, coming in soon. You might get a
I
few
can't see
hands.
his face. I can see his hair from here.
Oh, yeah. I see him. You might get a few hands. You might sit down with a few hands left to go here on the stream. And guys, if you're anywhere local and you want to play in this game or anything like this, feel free to come on down. Just because we stopped streaming these games generally run late into the night, sometimes into the early morning in the case of your crazy Omaha game, right? That ran for like a day and a half or something.
Yeah.
They just never left.
It was a good game. It was a 8-16 with a full kill.
Yeah, and it was just, I mean, I came in here and they had a wait list. Like the wait list never was less than 10 people trying to get in that game at any given moment. So Adam with ace king pops to 75. Brian makes the call with queen 10. Whee! Double gutter.
Yeah, it is.
Adam not looking too thrilled with that flop. He's going to check. And Brian's going to bet this 11% of the time, and he does.
It's so weird that he didn't c-bet, but he checked calls.
Get some. Now this does complete Brian's straight. He also has a club redraw as a backup. Adam is just hating life more and more. Adam's probably going to find a pretty quick fold here. Or he might click the I don't believe you button. I'm just kidding. Oh, now this is weird. It puts 4 clubs on board. I think this might be a check call spot for Adam and try to catch. Oh, there we go. Well, there we go.
No,
he got off way. He got off way cheaper.
I think Adam leads river. He may, depending on how much it is, find a. No, Brian doesn't fold a 10.
I don't think Brian finds a fold there. The way it ran, yeah, I don't think so. Especially since it's now third nut once the ace and jack are on board.
Doc Holiday, the white chips are 100, the purple chips are 500, and the yellow chips are 1,000.
Which we saw Adam D have earlier. I think he was the only player with them, but he has since cashed out.
They do run out of white chips when this game gets really big, so they bring out the purple and the yellows.
I want to get some of those tiles, those like 25K tiles or something, just like... I've seen them over there with bankers on the other side. I'm like, can we get some of those in the big games over here? Let me see some of that action.
That'd be fun.
The tiles are just so pretty.
Yeah, but they're 25K, like we don't run...
I know, yeah, we're not playing a game where like, oh, I have 500K in front of me, so I should have a couple tiles, you know? One day. Give it time.
It's not Bobby's room. Ace high flop. Brian flops a queen, so does Tiny. If anyone finds a fold here, it is Tiny.
Queen 3, get some.
8 on the turn. I was being facetious. You got that.
Yeah. He's never gonna find a tiny fold there. And Brian says, prove it. And Tiny's like, here you go.
I wonder if Tiny has a Harley. I could see him riding a Harley.
I do think it's funny when you see people just decked out like Ferrari gear and they're driving like a Honda Civic. Like, all right, well, it's your thing, man. Or I like when they have a Honda Civic and they put powered by Honda, like sticker on the windshield, just in case
we had no idea.
Just in case you didn't know. Put one of those shopping cart spoilers on the back that's like 6 feet high, because those are functional.
Spoilers are so horrible.
Unless it's like factory or it's functional, like those, like the nice high-end sports cars with the spoilers that pop out a little bit.
My little bug has a spoiler.
That's not.
But it's a little bug spoiler.
That's not functional.
It's a little bug spoiler.
You should paint your bug like that ladybug Dave's got going on over there.
Never.
Do it.
No.
Do it. And Dino coming over here, getting ready to lubricate this room with a lot of alcohol. Get ready.
I'm down.
No, you have to go to bed because you have to get up at 7 and stay on a mountain all day. You're cut off. All right, 7 high board here. Not a lot going on. Big Rob with the best of it, so with ace high.
My friend says, Veronica is so sweet like rich German chocolate, and Justin is like, well, he's like finding money under your pillow. Thanks, love you. You mean like he's the tooth fairy?
No, just anytime you find money under your
no
pillow,
one
it's rad.
finds money under their pillow unless they're 5 and they lost their tooth.
Now, you know what I want to be? I want to be the money you find in the dryer because you didn't know you had like a $100 bill in your pants, and then all of a sudden it's in the lint trap, and you're like, I'm rich. I'll be like that. It's like that.
Yeah.
Thank God.
They're awesome sauce. Yes, that's what they're saying.
I wish I had a little bottle of like sauce I could pull up. Just awesome sauce.
We were talking about sex and hot sauce in Veronica and Friends.
Yes.
And then someone got some hot sauce. Ooh, that fight is crazy. UFC, that guy just knocked the F out.
So much blood.
I hate it. I can't watch it. Especially when they get knocked out.
You save your UFC for closed doors behind the bedroom? Nice.
You're the worst.
Yeah, you do.
Aaron raises to 100.
Everybody likes a good struggle snuggle.
Shut up.
What? All right, Aaron M pops to 100, and Adam makes the call. We've been losing Adam slowly all night.
Adam flops best with the queen, although he can't know it. Aaron checks behind. Ace pairs the board, plus brings a potential flush. I feel like Adam, I don't know, I feel like there are spots he could take, like turn his hand into a bluff.
But he's just kind of choosing to play more ABC rather than that.
Yeah, he's like very, very GTO, I feel. Although my friends would be like, no, he's not GTO. Don't say that. You don't know anything about GTO. But he's just, it's just like he's betting only when he has it, you know?
It's exploitable, too.
I think like 2006, you could make money with that. But
2006 wants their moves back.
But the players in Sacramento are really too good. They'll exploit that.
Absolutely, for sure.
Thank you so much for joining us. I'm exhausted. It's been a long week. I'm going to Tahoe. I hope you guys are back here on Sunday night with Casey and Justin Kelly, right?
Yep.
To do the final Sunday live. Is it the final Sunday already?
It is.
Wow.
March went like that.
Like that. And tune in on Sunday, and we'll see you. I think I might be in on Monday. I don't know.
Should be delirious, though. It'll be good times.
We'll see. Have a good night. Nice seeing you.
Bye, guys.